Do you feel cancelled?
I am cancelled. I owe nearly £500,000 in legal fees.
Did you have any regrets about the way you handled that? Are you hopeful that there'll be a day that you'll be uncancelled?
Oh, I was gonna cry about this, bare sad, bruv. She done that to me, yeah? You never thought this would happen, Stephen, did you?
How much money have you made in total?
It'll be over £1 million.
Fast forward, you actually win the show. What is it like when you are announced the winner?
Altogether, it's wasted 5 or 6 years of my life.
How much offer you?
It's like 400 grand.
Yeah.
He said, no, that's minimum.
You tried to break out the house.
Open the door. That's what I wanted. I calmed down. It's not a rarity. It's fine. I've got no dough. I'm living at my mum's. If you want to chase me for money, knock on my door. I'm riding a push bike, mate.
Coming in a Rolls Royce, giving the bravado, perhaps, and kind of, it almost looked like you're kind of doubling down.
If I really thought about the crime I'm being accused of and everything, no way.
Bipolar, ADHD.
Yep.
Do you think they exist?
My Instagram got taken off me, my Snapchat got taken off me, my YouTube nearly got taken from me. I've got an amazing event coming up, I've got a big boxing match. I'm gonna get fit, yeah? I'm gonna put on a great boxing show.
Yeah.
I'm at my most happiest when I'm filming. If you put me on TV, someone's getting shagged or whatever, like, I'm not getting held back. You are not dreaming. Yes, it is correct. Stephen Bear, the legend, is on the one and only Shizzio show, the #1 podcast in the universe, the most exclusive and realist interview you're ever gonna see from me. I've spoke about everything, and I even said to him before I come on here, yeah, don't warn me with anything. Completely spontaneous, completely off the cuff. You are gonna love this interview. Be there.
Shizzio bringing it back with the noise. Hoi oi, hoi oi, special MC, I'm back with the joy. Hoi oi, hoi oi, Shizzio bringing it back with the noise. And you bring me love, and you bring me joy. Hoi oi.
Yeah, can we do this? No apologies, think I'm gonna be a nuisance. Way back then, wasn't it? Okay, we are back, another episode. Love to everybody, as per usual, subscribing, following, we're climbing, things are going well. The sun is out, the colour of the day is yellow. Boy, we got a real special guest in the building. I actually can't believe it.
I can't believe it, I actually can't believe it, I'm here.
Repping Brazil, Stephen Bear is in the building. Yes, sir.
Over the moon, I'm actually here today. I actually said to you before we went on air that I've never done a podcast before.
I've not seen one.
I understand how they work. I understand people like to talk. But I feel like I want to just talk in English. I don't know if any of you lot know, you might do. I've been in Brazil for 1.5 years.
Yeah.
And where I stayed in Brazil, every single person spoke Portuguese.
Right.
And it was like, it wasn't a commercial part of Brazil. I stayed in a place called Sao Paulo.
Right.
A lot of people go to Rio, very touristy. But where I lived, it's like, the neighbourhood I lived in, it was hardcore Portuguese. I was the only person speaking English, and my wife speaks broken English. So since I've been back in the UK, I've been back for 1.5 weeks, and I feel like I've done so much already. Yesterday was my baby shower. I'm having a baby, not me personally.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm having a little girl. I've named her Angel Linda Bear.
Right.
Angel, because of an angel.
Yeah.
God sent. And Linda, because my mum, it's called Linda, and Bear, that's my surname. So yesterday we celebrated that I wanted a boy first of all.
Right.
But now I'm having a girl. It's just a little girl, isn't it?
It'll change your life.
I'm so excited.
I've got a little girl.
Oh, you have? I didn't know you had kids.
It'll change your life.
Yeah.
Change your life for the absolute better, I promise you.
Like, I've always had dogs growing up. I've had girlfriends, but I think with a kid, I'm a very caring person. Like my family know I'm a very caring person, very loving. I've got many nieces, many nephews. I'm a big family man, and I think a baby for me right now, it's just come at the perfect time because I've actually got my best friend at the minute. He's going through a breakup with his missus. Right. And he's got a little boy. Right. And I'm having a kid now, and right now I feel like I want to be with them forever. I just don't want to leave their side, do you know what I mean? And if I was to have a kid a few years ago, wasn't mature enough, I just wanted one girl and then another girl, then another girl, and then I found the woman I want to be with forever. And luckily enough, we're having a baby and many more.
Life is
Fingers
good.
crossed. Life, like people say, do you know what? Life's really good at the minute, but I've got everything I need and more. Like I've had an amazing trip from Brazil. I've come home with my mum, with my brother, I'm living with my wife. I've got an amazing event coming up. I've got a big boxing match.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, got coming up. I'm in great health. And I just feel good, man.
Yeah.
Like, I feel really, yeah.
I can see it in your face. There's a
It could
smile
be the
in your
tan,
face.
it could be the tan.
No. There's a smile in your face.
If we was spoken maybe, I would say 6 months ago.
Right.
I found out something very shocking.
Right.
To do with my past.
Right.
And when I found out the root of it, I was in a very, very bad way. Very upset, didn't really understand why. I was asking a lot of questions and I didn't want to talk to anyone. I was just in a very, very bad place. But then we fast forward 6 months and then I can just be positive. We can have a laugh and it's like, yeah.
Can we know what that is, that thing, the past is
Okay,
private?
so it must be 2020, so we're in 2026 now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so 6 years ago, unfortunately, I was involved in an incident with a girl.
Yeah.
And she accused me of crime.
Yeah.
I went not guilty. She said guilty. Went to court, I was found guilty.
Yeah.
Even though I said not guilty. And I had to go to prison because of it. So from 2020 till 2023, my life was on hold before I got sentenced. So I've basically been in prison since 2020.
Yeah.
And it's strange because when I got sentenced, the conditions was this, and this is the upsetting thing, is like, I can't talk about the incident until 5 years.
Right.
So I've got a 5-year restraining order. I've checked on it before I come in today.
Right.
And it says I can't talk about the case for 5 years. And when I come out of prison, I got approached by ITV. They wanted to hear my version of things.
Right.
But we couldn't do it.
Right.
And I know after the 5 years is up, I've got a lot of things I want to say about this situation. I've got a lot of things I've got to say off my chest. I've got a lot of evidence to back up exactly what I'm saying with everything that I've got.
Right.
But if I was to do this right now, I'd done it 6 months ago, so I was so angry with everything.
Right.
I was saying things online, and my Instagram got taken off me, my Snapchat got taken off me, my YouTube nearly got taken from me, and
Right.
I've had to basically start again.
So we've got to be careful.
And
here.
I've learned what you got to do is, look.
Yeah, I don't want to get cancelled, bro.
No,
don't cancel me,
you're
bro.
cancelled.
You get me?
But with
I
me,
work hard for this shit.
But with me, yeah, it's like, I don't listen to anyone. I don't want to listen to what the police have got to say.
Right.
I don't like being told what to do.
Right.
But I'm living with my wife.
Yeah.
And I've got a kid on the way. And what I don't want to happen is, I start talking, I go back to my mum's, and I'm going to have police at my door.
Yeah.
And then I've got to go and speak to them.
That's right.
And then they're going to make an example of me again.
Right.
For what? I've got
Right.
a boxing match in 10 weeks.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
When is this 5 years up?
So I got sentenced in 2023. It's now
Okay.
2026. So in 2 years, okay, this is what I'll do for you. Okay,
Right.
this
In
is
2 years he's coming
this
back.
Is, no.
Shake my hand.
This is my.
Shake-
I'm gonna do a pinky promise right now. Okay.
Right, go ahead.
You're gonna have the exclusive interview if you want it. It's completely up to you
No, I'll
because
take it.
because
I'll have it, 100%.
this thing what happened to me. There's a documentary about it. It was up for an award.
Right.
It didn't win
Right.
because it wasn't my version of events.
But it's nominated.
But it was nominated for a big award.
Right.
The person actually won a medal because of it.
Yeah.
And it's been juicy. It's quite juicy. It's like the people want to hear like, okay.
Right, yeah. It is that. I'm not going to lie. When I found out you were coming a couple of days ago, I've been out on the weekend and I kind of mentioned your name just in conversation with friends. And I was at an event.
Very negative, I'm guessing, isn't it?
Right. So when I was speaking to guys, I was speaking to so-and-so.
Guys like me, but girls don't. It's a funny one.
I'm just going to talk my truth because
Okay,
I
be
know
honest.
what's going to happen, right? I was at an event and I've spoken your name a few times.
Okay.
And females that are not in the conversation that
They pipe up.
they overheard your name and they came to me straight away with, how could you do that?
Yeah,
What
I
are you
know,
doing?
I know.
What? And I thought, whoa, okay, hold on.
It's
But
deep. It's quite deep.
It is quite deep. And to the point where now I know what's going to happen.
You're gonna get
I'm going to
backlash.
get it.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this? Why are you interviewing it? Why? But at the end of the day, I have to let a man speak what
But also, you got to remember,
is. Do you know what I'm
right?
saying?
You know, in life, right? This is what people forget.
Right.
There's a man's version there's a woman's version, and then there's the truth. So
Right.
there's actually 3 sides, isn't
Right.
there? So it's like, it all depends what kind of person you actually are. Do you believe someone who you've just heard one version of, or are you the kind of person to be like, well, did that really happen? Or what's he had to say about it? Or, well, I know he got nicked because of it, but listen, there's people going to prison every single day for crimes they've never done.
Right.
But they've had to go to prison because of it. And they've had to deal with what goes... There's people doing 20 years, and then new evidence comes forward, it wasn't them who done it.
No, I hear you.
Imagine being them people.
No, I hear you.
So mine wasn't that deep, but it was deep because you don't put my life on hold because of it. Come on, man.
But from my point of view, I've got to let you speak and have your...
No, I appreciate
thing,
that.
but
Yeah.
I have to. I will say everything is allegedly, for entertainment purposes.
Yeah, of course.
All right, none of this, you know what I'm saying? All of that.
I'm not even here.
Yeah, it's not
It's
even
all a
there.
dream. It's all a dream.
It's all entertainment.
Smokes and mirrors.
It's fabricated. I've got to say that. Right. Okay. Listen, we've gone in a whirlwind. Let's just start
Where
now.
do you want to start?
First and foremost, your wife is in the building. Do you want to? Yeah,
My beautiful wife,
acknowledge-
Miami,
Hello.
is in the building, 5 months pregnant. She's got a little baby girl inside of her.
Beautiful.
We met while she was in London. I was at the gym.
Yeah.
She was on the treadmill, and I was feeling myself. I had a brand new
That's what I
Nike
was
twin set on,
feeling,
yeah?
yeah.
I had a brand new Nike twin set. I had a sunbed in the morning. I got my hair cut, and I thought, do you know what? Like, went into the gym. I see her on the treadmill. I was like, do you know what? I've got to say something. So I stood next to her, yeah? And I said, how does this work? I knew how it worked. I knew how it worked, yeah? I'm pressing buttons like this. How does this work? She looked at me, she went, huh? And then she started talking Portuguese, yeah?
Right.
And I thought, right, this is going to be a bit techie, this one.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we got talking, whatever.
How? The
It
old
was
Google
literally,
Translate?
I said, I like you. Like, it's like very limited English,
laughing,
yeah, very limited. Yeah. I said, I like you. Maybe you like... And she went, okay. And then, we just got talking.
Amazing.
And next thing you know, she's at my mum's house. Like, she lived with me at my mum. That's how mad it is, yeah? I've known the girl for 3 months.
Right.
She was living with her mate at the time. And her rent ran out. And I said, you know what, babe? Just stay around mine.
Just
stay around mine. Didn't tell my mum. So
Right.
then we went inside the house. I'm moving things. I'm bagging clothes up.
You didn't tell your mum?
No. My mum's gone off her head.
Right.
She's gone, what are you doing? I said, no, it's all right. It's all right. No, I just some girl I'm seeing in a minute. I said, we're just going to stay for a little while. And then when I finish my licence, I'm going to go to Brazil with her. And then my mum, she's cool. Like, it's a shock. But it's like, I'm used to my own house, my own space.
Right.
I haven't got to ask someone if they can come in. But because it's my mum, she's cold, but it's very it'll be all right. And then my brother's going, all my fucking clothes, what are you doing? I put everything in bin liners.
Oh,
and then
mate.
we cleared out the room, but it was nice, wasn't it? And then she started crying upstairs. She's like, your mum, she hates me. I said, she don't hate you. I said, she don't mean it. And then, that was good. And then she went back to Brazil. I met her when I come off licence, and I lived with your mum, didn't I? I lived with her mum for 3 months.
Right, how was that?
In Brazil, unbelievable. Her mum, she's young. She had my wife when she was 16.
Right.
So she was a young mum, wasn't with the dad, and my wife and her mum were very close in a very working class background in Brazil, and they welcomed me in with open arms. She lives in a favela in Brazil.
Okay.
So it's proper
So you
rough
got the
and ready.
access,
I love it. I was the plug, man. I was the plug.
Right.
So I'd go out, play football, go to the shops, get my hair cut. I'd spend £2 for a haircut in Brazil.
Yeah,
Sitting there, getting my hair cut in the favela. And then it got a little bit dangerous. And then,
I was going to say,
it was a bit,
people always say it's dangerous.
do you know
How
what?
dangerous is it?
Okay, so I lived with her mum for 3 months.
Right.
And word got round that there's a man living there and they
Englishman.
think I've got loads of money.
Right, Englishman, innit?
Yeah.
Right.
So in the 3 months, it got to a point where it's I'm staying with her mum, we're in her room. So you've got little one suite in your bedroom, to be fair. It's nice, but I'm a very loud person.
Yeah.
And it's I just want to walk about at night or just do whatever.
Yeah.
The mum's there, you know what I mean? So it's I need to get out of here, man. So we ended up just, I rented a place for a year, a year lease. Beautiful place. And then 2 weeks, no, less than that. It was a week after moving out, 2 men with guns tried to break into the house.
Swear
to God, babe, innit? Swear to God.
Is that how dangerous it is then?
It's so bad.
Right.
I've seen people get robbed all the time for... The best one is this one.
You ain't walking around with the kettle, are you?
20 bags.
Right.
Yeah, £20. That's the market.
Right.
Come on. So if you're walking like that, right, the train on, so easily done. Bang. Just like that. I've seen so many people have the chain snatched or on the beach, they get their bags. And I wear no jewelry whatsoever. My mum bought me this before I went to travelling. Not the gold, it was this one.
Yeah.
And it's St. Christopher, it's like protection.
Right.
But because it's silver, people always go for the gold. So my mum bought me a little bracelet, like a little necklace before I went away. It's got St. Christopher on it. It's like a little bit of silver jewelry around the neck, little chain, and it's for good luck. But the Brazilians don't want the silver. They just want the gold. So with me, I don't like making myself a target. Even though I'm lad, I would say I'm very street smart. Lived in Walthamstow, East London, my whole life.
Yeah.
Went to a very rough school, primary and secondary.
We're going to talk about that, trust me.
Okay, yeah.
But,
go on.
But if it's not safe, why are you there? Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh, what, in Brazil?
Yeah, if you've always got to watch over your back and stuff like that.
No, it's like, okay, I'll give you an example. When you're walking about in London, would you walk about holding your phone out like an idiot?
No.
You're going to be dangerous.
Right.
When you're in Brazil, just don't have anything silly on show.
Right.
Because you're going to get robbed. But it's the exact same as London.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? But it's not so dangerous like you go out, you're going to get shot. But there are more opportunists out there and there's less cameras.
Right.
And it's a very, it's just a private country, isn't it? So if they think they can get like a little move or get a bit of money quickly, they're very nice people though. They're very nice people.
Can you speak the language?
Hola, tudo bem, boa tarde.
Right.
Hi, how are you? Good afternoon.
Right.
Qual seu nome?
You've been there a year, bro. You've got to know more than that, no?
Qual seu nome? What is your name?
Right.
Okay, comida você gosta? What food do you like?
Okay,
And
so you
can
know
say, El gosto
Yeah.
frango, churrasco, pão de queijo,
right.
café da manhã. I can speak like broken Portuguese.
Enough to get you going?
More than enough to hold a conversation.
Yeah.
Like my brother come to visit me while I was out there for 2 weeks, and where I stayed had its own gym, had its own private swimming pool. It was in a very well-to-do complex. Had like policemen living there, doctors living there, nurses. Like it's like the Chigwell.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? In a proper ream gaffing Chigwell,
Yeah.
private security. I'm there in Brazil, yeah, and we were in the pool having a good time. A couple of girls in there, and we're just having harmless conversation. Me and my brother and the girls. But they spoke no English.
Right.
So I'm just chatting to them in Portuguese, and after the job was like, my brother, I didn't know you can speak Portuguese.
Right.
He said, what'd you say? He's like, what'd you say to him? What'd you say to him? He loved it.
Yeah.
And but I don't realise I'm doing it.
Right.
It's little things like when you pay for food or you order food or like, because in school it's like, I don't know if you like school. I enjoyed school because I found it very fun.
Yeah.
Okay. But a lot of people, they go to school, they learn so much, but don't use it in the practical world. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I wanted to learn Portuguese or Spanish, would I want to do that? No.
No.
But now, it's a cool thing to know if you're living out there. And
but you're around it 24/7.
You're around
I guess.
it. You have to get by.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? There's little expressions they say, little sayings. I know all the rude words. I'm not going to say it, but it's like it's just funny. Do you know what I mean? It was more an experience. I've travelled all around the world.
Right.
Thailand, Bali, Brazil, Mexico, all around Europe. I'm like a pirate. I've literally, you know, like what's his name? Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Jack
Sparrow.
Jack. You know Jack Sparrow, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm that guy.
Right.
Like you can put me anywhere in the world and I'll just kind of blend in.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
I hear that.
People thought I was Brazilian walking about.
Yeah.
I think it was like the olivey skin.
That was my next
the
question.
tattoos. If I don't speak, in Brazil you have the whites, the blacks, the lighter skins, green eyes, blue eyes, grey. Like there isn't a set race for Brazilians.
Right,
do you know what I mean? So if I'm just sitting there, you could half get away with it, maybe. I don't know.
Can I get away with it?
No, it's a strong one. It's a big ask. It's a big. If you're with me,
Why can't I be?
If you're with me, then maybe we could swing it. We could swing it. Babe, do you think you could pass for a Brazilian? Yeah. You could. He's in, man. Yeah, Japanese. You can't. But it's mental, isn't it? And it's like, I just love it, man. Like any situation you throw me in. Like, I've just done a year at my mum's house. I just want to get away.
Right.
You know what I mean? And like, what an amazing opportunity. You go in Brazil, mate. Like, I'm in Brazil, I'm on the beach, drinking like a little beer for the first time, just switched off. It's like, this is nice.
But is that now your permanent home?
Okay, so it's a funny one. I don't want to get too deep on the podcast, but I thought I'd let you know. So, things happen in life with everyone, and it can change your perspective, the way you to see things in a heartbeat, okay? Yeah. I used to have a mum and a dad, okay? Right. While I was in Brazil, they were both alive, they were both healthy. Yeah. And I spoke to my dad and mum every day on the FaceTime. Love Brazil, gonna get a gaff out here. It's so cheap, the food's cheap, you can get a mortgage like super easy, like it's amazing. Yeah. And then unfortunately my dad passed away.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay. He passed away, it'll be about a month ago. It'll be about 4 weeks, 3.5, 4 weeks. And my whole perspective on life, my whole perspective how I see things, it completely changes you. And so many people have come up to me and gone, I've lost my mum before, I've lost my dad, I've lost my brother. In just in passing conversation, when you meet people growing up, you don't really understand it. Until it happens. You just do this, you go, oh, sorry to hear about that, but you don't feel it. And I think as soon as you feel it, it's like, whoa, bloody hell, man. And then straight away, I said to the wife, I said, I don't want to leave home again. I don't want to leave home again. Like I said, I want to be with my mum.
Home is in the UK, right?
Yeah, Walthamstow. Yeah. I said, I want to be with my mum forever now. And it's going to sound a bit like, oh, you're living with your mum. But like me, my mum and my dad, right, we're best friends. Right. And I'm fortunate enough to say my mum's my best friend, my dad's my best friend. My brother Rob, you see him like, he's only 2 years older than me, but we're like that. Yeah. And it's like, many people grow up, they don't speak to their mum, or they don't speak to their dad, or they hate their mum, or they hate their dad. I've never really understood it, to be honest with you. And where I've seen the passing of my dad, the thought of me not spending every moment with my mum now, like, I would love to sit and have a coffee with my dad now, or sit and have a cup of tea, or sit there and be like, what are you doing today, Steve, or whatever. Like, I would give everything or more just to have that moment again with my dad. But I'm not going to get that. So, but I'm a positive person, so I'm like, I've still got my mum. Yeah. And I've learned, I'm having a baby. Like me and my dad would speak on the phone, and the plan was this: when I come back to England, we booked the flights together over the phone, me and my dad on the phone. And we was gonna have the baby in the UK. We was gonna go and get a pram, me and my dad. We do a certain walk that we do every day, when I'm here, like, it's so cool, man. It's so good. We had so many good plans, me and my dad. And everything gets taken away from you, and it's like, I want to be with my mum now. Every bit of money that I get, anything I do now, I want to go holidays with my mum every year. That's lovely. I want my family to be with my mum, and then if you met my mum, man, and my dad, like the best people you'd ever meet, and I'm just very fortunate, like very, very lucky. So, yeah, we ain't got the funeral. The funeral's in a couple of weeks. That's going to be quite tough. Like, my sister come around yesterday for the baby shower, and then my sister's finding it a bit more tough than me. Like, you cry, yeah? So for about a week straight you cry, you can't eat, you can't go to the gym, then you can kind of snap out of it. But then my sister come around yesterday at the end of like the baby shower, she'll put on videos of my dad, and then like, we'll be sitting there watching it, and then like, I just start crying, like, and I thought I was over it, but I'm not. Yeah. And then I just start crying, then Miami starts crying, and then my little niece starts crying, and then we're on the patio crying. But it's not like, the first cry's the hardest. It's like it's like, it's crazy, yeah? Right. But that was more of a, he would have loved this. It was that kind of cry, like, fucking hell, man. I was setting off fireworks in the garden, I was setting off smoke grenades, the neighbours were going mad, like, I was shooting these fireworks, we've got these flats right at the back, You had some geezers hanging out the window. No fucking more, no more. And mum was going, one more. And I've let the firework. My dad, he would have loved it. And just little things, man, just little things. And but yeah, man. So my only advice is, obviously you said you got your mum and dad. Just be with them as long as you can. Do you know what I mean? And people might find that strange or weird. I don't think anyone. Mate, I've just done 1.5 years in Brazil. Yeah, I've travelled. I've always been away. Right. But if I'm telling you, if your dad goes, you just wish you could just have one more cup of tea. Like, you would give anything. Like. And my mum, she rides her bike every day. She still works. She's 71, my mum. Yes, she's got all her marbles still. And
so you're back permanently?
Yeah, mate. I'm never leaving Walthamstow, East London, ever again. How does your missus feel about that? She loves it here. She loves it.
We love that.
Because in Brazil, when they go to school out there, you've got to go private school, because the normal schools in Brazil, crazy dangerous. It's a bit too much, right? So when you go normal school over here, it's the equivalent to private school in Brazil.
Over there.
It's brilliant.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. So it's like,
Yeah.
now I'm thinking like, when the kids go to school, 3 maybe nursery, 3
Yeah,
years
yeah,
will
yeah.
just fly by, maybe 4.
No, it's true, yeah.
I can walk to the school,
Yeah.
from my mum's house. I'm going to go to the school that I went to. So we're going to walk to my primary school, obviously in a couple of years' time. Then when they go to secondary, they can just get on a bus or even walk. Like,
You got it mapped out.
the thing is, it's like people overcomplicate what having kids really are, yeah? You
Right.
want it as most simple as possible without causing too many arguments, without going too much out your way.
Yes.
If the kids want to learn in school, they'll learn. You can only do your best to teach your kids, but don't start getting in cars, travelling an hour to school, or
Right.
45 minutes sitting in traffic. Oh,
Right.
I've got to pick them up now. No, mate. Yeah, it's really like, it's just so long. And then they stress. Oh, but he's got to go to this club. Then she's got to go to that club. Then they've got an after-school club. You do an hour in the car driving, yeah? But I'm just walking him to school, mate.
I will say it's
Go on.
amazing you've got a plan, but just wait until Bubba
We'll see how it
arrives.
goes.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
Because
We'll see how it goes.
plans can change.
Obviously, but for now, I've got it how I want it to look.
Yeah.
We'll just see how it goes.
Yeah.
But I'm excited that we've the baby's coming. This is the first step. There's no point planning the future.
There you go.
Right, taking your kids to school when they're not even born yet.
Right.
But now there's a bun in the oven. Very excited, and you gotta have kind of a plan. But
on.
yeah, man, I'm a chameleon. Like,
You definitely are.
have you heard of the saying? Throw me to the wolves and I'll come back leading the pack. It's exactly like that. Or like, you can put me in a situation and I'll just adapt. Do you know what I mean? And then you end up leaving and going, he's actually all right, you know.
He's all right. He's all
They
right.
go, he's actually all right, you know.
He's all right.
But yeah, man.
Listen, let me just take it back though. What was Walthamstow like for you growing up as a kid?
The best. I'll tell you
Break
what.
that down for the people.
Okay. So I've got 2 brothers, 1 sister, mum and dad.
Both older?
I'm the youngest.
Right.
And we lived in a house. It was very, say, chaotic, energetic, very lively. My dad would go to work and he would like to come back real late in the evenings. He'd put his music on. Everyone knew my dad.
Right.
Like, he's one of them characters like, oh, that's your dad. Like,
Right.
yeah, legend, mate.
Right.
And so from the age of like, say 6 or 7, there was like a gang of us, yeah? So everyone down the road, right, all the kids would play out in the street. So I
Right.
live in a street where it's called a cul-de-sac.
Right.
So you drive
One
down.
way in, one way out.
Yeah. So you drive to the end, then you've got to drive back. So not really a lot of cars go down. It's
Yeah.
not really dangerous.
Yeah.
There's no like someone speeding down.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like my house is like by the cul-de-sac, so I'd go play out. But there'll be like 15 of us, yeah? Like I'll be like the youngest. My brother's 2 years older. So like the age range was like just 2 years older
Yeah.
than me. Some were even like 4 years older. We were playing out on skates. We were playing out on our bikes. We got a corner park next to my mum's house. We were
Right.
playing football. Like I'm out all day.
Yeah.
And then like, it's gonna sound a bit bad, but if any houses, when you get a little bit older, were like getting sold and no one lived there,
Right.
we'll just go in there and sit there and
Right,
just
right.
chill out.
Squatters'
like,
rights,
we're just having a laugh. Like, nothing bad.
Yeah,
we wouldn't steal anything.
No, yeah.
But like, there'd be a load of us that we'll just get in the house. It's a bit exciting. We'll jump in
Yeah.
and we'll just sit there. And it was just, when I mean fun,
Yeah.
like you can't get better than the way I was brought up.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? And then I see people getting brought up now. They don't play out in the street.
That's the next question.
Yeah, they don't play out in the street. They like overcomplicate what a kid actually is.
Right.
Just let them be a kid. Like,
Yes.
do you know what I mean?
But there's that safety aspect. A lot of people think it's not safe anymore, or your kids can't run around anymore.
I'm seeing kids on iPhones. I'm seeing them on tablets. Like you're brainwashing social interaction, I think it's called. And it's very, very upsetting because I've got a very big family, lots of nieces, lots of nephews.
Right.
And they're crazy on the iPads. And I said to my wife, I'm old school, man. I'm old school. I said to the wife, I said, they're not having a phone. Or they're not having a tablet. Like, who are you gonna call?
No, it's true.
Unless you go to secondary school, you need, I need to see where you are.
But I think even then now they're banning the smartphones. You've got to
of
get the old
course.
school Nokias.
Yeah,
You've got to get
school,
the.
but
Yeah.
all my school's walking distance.
With Snake.
So I'm going to be there, mate. I'm just going to be there at the gate like, oh, fuck it, you're not your dad's there, Angel, is it?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, your dad's well cool.
No,
like,
no,
know
it's
what
a
I
good
mean?
thing.
But I'm just going to be there. But it's like, it's very sad to see the generation now. It's like, yeah, they're like the social interaction aspect. It's sad to see, and I'm gonna bring it back.
How you
With
gonna
my
bring it
family,
back?
anyway.
Yeah,
with
with
my
mine,
family,
anyway.
everyone's gonna come into my. I'm having a lot of kids.
Yeah.
A lot of kids, and they're all gonna come in and be like, "Yo, your dad, man, he's so funny, man." He's like, but it's like you want your kids to be a bit naughty. You want your kids to be a bit like chatty.
Yeah.
You want your kids to be outgoing.
Something about 'em.
You want something about your kids. I want to be sitting at a table, right? Not, oh, my iPad. Oh, give me the phone. I see it and I'm like, wow, mate, I just think like, that's not my life.
Yeah.
Like, I want my kid to be like, Dad, I'm bored. Let's go, I'll play football. Come, we go park. Yeah. Even if I'm the girl first, come, babe.
Yeah.
Oh, get some rollerblades. I'll put some rollerblades on as well, mate. You know what I mean? I'll be flying up and down my road.
Did you used to get beats as a kid? Because I did.
Okay, so my mum, I love my dad.
Come on,
okay, just
come
so you
on.
know, I love my dad.
Absolutely.
But growing up as a kid, he would always come back very late, and it was always my mum doing the hard work in terms of bringing up the kids. But my dad was always there.
Yeah,
He was never horrible to my mum, but he's very old school. He's got many brothers. He would be out with his brothers, come back very late, and it was always my mum taking me to the after-school clubs or watching me play football. But I was very, very naughty kid. Very naughty. And she used to do, have you heard of something called Taekwondo?
Taekwondo, yeah. Karate, yeah, it's like a martial art.
My mum was second Dan in Taekwondo.
Wow.
So she wasn't just black belt, she was black and yellow belt. Yeah, this is no bullshit, it's
Yeah,
mental.
no, I know about
so
second
growing
Dan.
up, it would be me, my two brothers and my sister. She'll take us. She'll be doing her classes. We'll be sitting there. She'll make us some cheese sandwiches.
Yeah.
And we're just sitting in there, just watching out the window, watching her do her thing. But then if you're really naughty, we had a pool table in our living room. It's a mad setup in my gaff, yeah?
Right.
We had like a pool table as a kid in the living room.
Yeah.
We had a dartboard in the living room.
Yeah.
We had a fucking goal outside in the garden.
Hey, we love
it was
that.
active.
Why not?
It was active, yeah?
Why not?
And then if you're really naughty, my mum would chase me around the house with, you know the belts they get, like white belt, yellow belt, I think it was like orange belt, blue belt, like all of them, red belt. So if you're naughty, she would chase you.
Yeah.
She would chase you with the belt, and then she would come over and try and get you with it. But then what I'd do is, I'd run out the door and I'd play out. So I'm basically missing that aspect of the awkwardness. Go to your room. Like my mum wasn't like that. Like go to your room. You're not playing out. Like I just went out. Like it's great.
Do you think kids in 2026 need an ass whooping? Because a lot of people sit here and tell me, bro, they need to bring that shit back.
My kids, and I've said this to my missus as well. Like, if you start misbehaving around me, I'm not only going to smack your bum, I'm going to do it in front of all your mates. This is what I do with my kids. So it's like, you shouldn't hit your kids. No, you start playing up. And if any dads...
Is that allowed in 2026?
We're going to see. We're going to see.
On what you're saying,
going to see, yeah. But if there's any dads or mums trying to get involved and I'm going to parent my kids, there's going to be a big problem at the school. Do you know what I mean? Don't start getting mouthy around me, because I know for a fact with my kids, they're going to be cheeky, but not rude. Like, there's nice people, bruv. Just be nice. Like, go in someone's house, take your shoes off, say please, say thank you. It's not really that difficult, but kids these days, they can be very too rude, man.
Do you know what I love is the fact that you've got it all mapped out, yeah. But when
you've got to have kind of a plan.
The baby lands,
you've got to have kind of a plan, man.
No, I love it. I love it. But when the baby lands, so all that goes out the window, bro. I'll tell you. All right, talk to me about school. How are you in school?
Okay, so I got a funny story for school. So primary or secondary school?
Let's go primary.
Okay, primary school. Very lucky because my mum, she was a midday assistant at my school.
Okay.
So growing up in the playground, she would blow the whistle, year one, and then like all year one would go for like packed lunch or dinners. Year two, year three. So my mum was always there.
Right.
And I love primary school, man.
Yeah.
I really, really enjoyed it. And there was many times where you could be a bit naughty, but back in the day, I don't have to do this now, you have to face the wall.
Right, I'll face the wall,
the old school face the wall. So many times, I'll be outside the office next to the assembly hall, facing the wall. My mum would walk past and say, what have you done now, Stephen?
Right.
I was like, it wasn't even my fault, just chatting.
So you get in trouble a lot?
Yeah, but not like...
Well, you're facing the wall, so you get in trouble.
I wasn't like a horrible kid. You know them horrible, like, bully kids, punch you, pull your hair. I'm a chatty kid. There's a difference.
Right. Yeah. You can't keep quiet.
Just.
But you're behaving.
I'm behaving, but I'm not taking everything so serious. You know what I mean? Like I'll be in class trying to make you laugh, or trying to do like a little task.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to lighten the mood while doing it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, that was all.
Secondary school. Then.
I know this one got a bit not more worse, but it's like for me it was completely fun. But I feel like I put more stress on, not to my mum, more stress on my mum than my dad. Because my dad never really, not cared, but didn't really get involved in behave, do this, do that. My mum was like she kept everything secure.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? So many a times I'll be on report. I'll get sent home early. Mum would get a call to school. My dad would come have to pick me up.
What are you doing then to be on report, sent home early?
Just chatting. Just chatting.
Are you sure?
No, we'll be in
just
class.
chatting, right.
That's all it is. But there'll be other kids in school smoking the weed in my school.
Right.
But I'm not a weed man.
Right.
I've tried it. I don't enjoy it.
Right.
But it's just more chatting, having a laugh, not doing the homework kind of thing.
So
but,
you're not
more
studying?
distraction, more distraction.
The class clown, can I say that?
Yeah, my class clown, yeah.
Right. You've got energy levels just sitting here through the roof. So I can only imagine as a child what your energy levels were like. Were they like times 100?
Well, the thing is,
your brother's going, yeah.
When
he seems calm as hell, bro. What's going on?
We're a little bit different.
Yeah, it's like you've taken his energy, bro.
It's chilled, yeah. No, but it's like, you know, like, if the kids like, you can give them a task.
Right.
So in like physical stuff, like PE.
Yeah.
I loved PE.
Right.
Running, sprinting, football,
Very active.
any kind of sports activity, you want me on your team. Always first picked. Oh, Bear, yeah, Stephen's good, he's good. Get him on. Like, I was good at that.
Right.
But in terms of like the studying, the writing, I found it very boring. And that's basically the way I see it. On my school football team, in primary school and secondary school, I was captain for both. I was top goal scorer for both. I was a very, very good footballer, and I loved it. And my mum would always come to watch me play football.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, you can't have everything. You can't be very good at sports, very good at studying. You got to have one good thing you're good at. I'm an active kind of guy.
Do you know, in this day and age, if a kid had your type of energy, and I'm only guessing here,
they label. They label, and that's what frustrates
ADHD
me. No, I don't like that. I don't like that.
And that's why I wanted to touch it, and I don't want to offend you.
No. So
by
basically,
saying
this is
that,
the problem. So my teachers, they kind of insinuated that there was a problem with me.
Right.
They insinuated it. Our mum wasn't happy.
Right.
Okay, because she said, why should I be giving my kids tablets?
Right. Oh,
And
that
stuff
actually
like
went that far.
Yeah.
Right.
Why? And then it was like, it's kind of offended my mum kind of thing.
Right.
Because mums know best.
Correct.
Mums always know best. If you're a chatty and outgoing person, why am I going to start giving you, and that's right what she says, why am I going to start giving you medication to change your personality?
I love that.
You're not going out hurting anyone. You're just being you.
But hats off to mum for sticking
mate.
to her guns.
You know what
Because you know how many mums would say, all right, do you know what?
That's bad, mate. No,
Do you get what I'm saying?
I've seen online. So like, ADHD, bipolar,
Yeah.
and there's all these mad things I've never really heard of before. Yeah. And apparently now it's like glamorous to say, oh, I've got ADHD, or oh, I've got bipolar, or oh, I've got mental health, oh, I've got depression. It's like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you really going? No, you're just saying it for the sake of saying it. You don't want to label yourself as something and then just start talking about it. Like, it's very depressing. Like, people make up things. That's what they do, okay? Unless you're dying and you've got an infection, take your tablets. But if you're not harming no one, leave them alone.
Right.
Do you know, does that make sense?
But do people say that to you now? Like
Yes.
Stephen Bear,
Yes. Oh, he's mad. Well, the thing is, I got diagnosed. So with my court case,
right.
how it works is this: you need to get diagnosed by a psych thing.
Right,
So it turns out, all you do is you speak about your childhood, you speak about your primary school, you talk about your secondary school,
right.
What you like growing up, what you do for work, how you are around people, what's it like when you walk into rooms, how do people describe you as a person, and it's like so his conclusion. Everything was ADHD mixed in with bipolar.
Right.
So he says.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
No, I hear it.
I don't see it. Because I tell you what. I've done nothing wrong. We're just having a chat.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Doing nothing wrong.
I think it's very interesting. You are a bundle of energy, but then why is that? If you've got so much energy, you're now.
I think that's what it is. And do you know what they're doing, Shizzio? Yeah. When they diagnose you with this thing and they start giving you tablets, the kid, if you start saying things, if I said this to my kid, do you know what you are today, Angel? Yeah? You're a unicorn. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to dress you up like a unicorn, take you to school, and then she'll be telling her friends I'm a unicorn.
Right.
Does that make the analogy I'm trying to say?
Totally,
So don't start saying to a little kid, you've got ADHD. Or you've got bipolar, because the kid doesn't know anything.
Right.
And now they're teaching things like transgender in the schools. They're teaching all this, I can't say I'm a man, I can't say I'm a woman,
right.
I'm not a he,
right.
am I a her?
Right.
Like, don't overcomplicate what it is. Stop labelling things. Just let them get... Old school, they used to do boxing, yeah? Back in the day, that used to be a sport, like in PE. What? But they've cancelled it, you know, boxing.
Oh, boxing.
Yeah, like a normal thing.
Right, yeah.
But now, where everything's like politically correct and you can't do that, or it's a bit physical. I'm an old school kind of guy, man.
But you do know that they will be teaching your daughter these type of things.
This is another thing. It's like, I'm not going to tell the teachers how to do their job.
Right.
But I think the schools I'm taking, my kids, right, if they're going to come home talking a whole bunch of silliness,
right,
I would have to go down there and make a business out of it. Just certain little things, like...
Allegedly.
I don't want them talking about transgender. I don't want telling my little girl that she can be a little boy. I don't want little boys being told, do you know what, you can have a baby.
Right.
What the fuck is actually going on here? This is mental. And then I'm seeing things online people talk about it. I don't get involved anymore. I see it, and I'm like, I could comment, but it's like, it doesn't solve anything. So when I have my kids...
But that's what I was going to say. When you have your child,
yes.
you may have to get involved because it's your child. You can't sit on the sideline.
But I'm going to tell them. They don't know...
Whatever your view may be.
But they know straight away. Right. Like in my house, yeah, if you're a girl, you're a girl. If you're a boy, you're a boy. There's no mixing and matching. Okay. And it's just very simple. No confusing. Okay. And you know what? If they grow up and they want to be gay, yeah... Let them run free. But when a kid's growing up, like, it depends what environment you're kind of in anyway. If you're kind of a cool dad, yeah, your kids want to look up to you and be like, I want to be like, my dad, man, he's so cool. Like, he goes to the gym, he plays football, he talks to everyone. Like, I want to make him proud. Like, that's how I look at my dad and my mum. Like, I want to look at them and be like, I want to do the best I can to make them proud. My dad loved it when I played football. We never watched, but like he heard, I scored some goals. Or I go to the gym and he'll tell his mates, like, hey, my kid he loves the gym. He always done. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
So when I have my boys, I'll take them to the gym.
Can I just touch back on those points of bipolar, ADHD?
Yep.
Do you think they exist though for like some people?
No.
Oh, do you think they don't exist?
No.
Okay,
I don't think they exist. I think honestly, I think they're trying to find problems.
Right.
That don't exist. Okay.
Right.
If someone chats a lot, they chat a lot. It's their personality. Unless you have an urge to kill someone, you have got a mental illness.
Right.
Because that is not normal.
Right.
That's like, today I'm going to wake up, I'm going to kill mum and dad, put them in a closet.
Yeah.
That's not normal. If you're going to school having a little chat, come on.
Right.
Let's just have a break here. Yeah.
Okay, so in school, did you know what you wanted to be when you grew up?
No plan. No. I wanted to be a footballer in primary school.
Right.
In secondary school, I wanted to be a footballer. And then when I got to like year 10, year 11, my friends were older than me who I played out with. So they were going to nightclubs before me.
Right.
So I just wanted to go out. So and then where I could chat, like if you put me in any bar, I could nick any bird. It was like a gift,
I don't doubt
mate.
it, mate.
It was like a gift.
I don't doubt it.
It was like a gift because like I didn't earn a lot of money. I went straight to work on a roof. Yeah, my best mate and his uncle.
Right.
So
I'm earning 16, 17?
17.
Right.
So I'm earning 60. It was more like 60. I just left school.
Right.
Went to college, done a plumbing course. I'm like, I need money, man. I can't be fucking about £30 a week EMA. Like, I need some cash, brother.
Right.
So I've ended up like, my mate's gone, do you want to come work roofing? I've gone, do you know what? Yeah, fuck it, yeah. £200 a week, £40 a day. Don't sound like a lot, yeah? He drove me to work back in the day, yeah? I'm not paying rent, 200 quid, mate. Yeah. Cash, bruv.
Yeah, I hear
so like, I was on a Friday night, we'll go out, yeah? I'm fully loaded, mate. I got 200 notes in my pocket. Yeah, no, I was the classic.
In those days, I
love it, bruv.
Yeah.
I would go to the bar, have the 200 in my hand. I just stand there. Yeah. Just stand there. The 200. I wasn't even pumped up. I just stand there. Listen, look. I got my white shirt. Yeah, there was from Burton's.
Your Ben Sherman.
I went to Burton's. Yeah, I got a white shirt. I got these Ben Sherman jeans on. I'm dripping in Armani. Yeah, I'm standing there. I got these loafers, the Aladdin ones that are proper naughty. Yeah, they go up like that. Yeah, stinking. Yeah, stand there. Hey, do you want a drink, babe? Yeah, tequilas. Come and get some tequilas, eh? Wallop, and then that's it. And then we just chatting, man.
Where are you going?
And I'm smashing the birds back at my mum's. Like, we'll go back to my mum's house.
Oh,
and
really?
then, like, me and my dad have so much laughs because they're like, all the birds that come back round, I'd call it by the day. So like, today Wednesday's coming round. I've got Thursday. And I say it in front of their face. This is like
You're bringing birds round.
Yes,
like
yes. Okay. It was great. I loved it.
Do you think your parents should have been a bit more harsh to you and said, you're not bringing birds?
No.
Because you're young.
You're young, you're carefree, you're not harming no one, you've got to get everything out your system. It's like, what is the right and wrong way to grow up? Yeah. Like, there is no right or wrong way. Correct. I think I've turned out all right. I think my family have turned out all right. There's a lot more. I've seen things on YouTube. People are killing each other on there. Like I said, they're hiding things. Right. They're doing the madness. Turned out all right. No, yeah. So it's like the best upbringing. Like, I don't think nothing could have possibly changed, yeah.
What are the clubs you're going to? Just like Charlie Chan?
Faces. No, it was New Bar back in the day. Legendary.
Adam's place.
Adam's, yeah. We had New Bar, we had Faces and Club 195. And Club Warehouse. And Warehouse, my old home bruv. Edmonton.
Yeah, Edmonton.
So it's 5:30 in the morning.
But that's after party spot, isn't it?
That's like...
No, it's naughty. Like,
No,
6, 7 in the morning.
195 was naughty.
That was proper. That was proper. You get the wristbands, Funky Mojos. Yeah, go to Mojos in Woodford. Yeah, mate. Yeah. I done all the rounds. Absolutely loved it, man. Yeah, good times.
Okay,
man.
So you're just living life, enjoying yourself.
Love it. Yeah.
With no kind of long-term plan.
No stress, no long-term plan. Just going to work, just getting some money, and enjoying life. There was no. Do you know what it was? I think where social media wasn't really a thing back then. I'm not going to say like I'm proper old than that, but
but it wasn't.
I'm not comparing myself to other people because I'm not on the phone going, he's got a Lambo. He's in Marbella. Oh, he's just fucking got a gaff. Yeah. Like, we're old school, mate. Like, you can cheat on your bird. They'll never find out because no pictures. There's no like, I see him in the club. I've got a little picture of him. Yeah. Like,
arguably a better time then, maybe.
It was.
Less social media.
Swings and roundabouts. I
don't know about the bird bit, but I completely
swings and roundabouts situation.
Because you had to be more social then. Yeah. You had to talk to a bird. You had to dance in the club. People don't even dance anymore.
No.
People are just standing there looking
interaction.
They're looking all cool.
All scary.
Okay, so when does this change then? When does it change for you? Because you're just living your life.
Okay, so this is how crazy it was.
Cruise control.
So an opportunity come up. There was a TV show called Shipwrecked, right? And it come up, got the advert on E4. My sister loved Shipwrecked, right? It was like the best reality TV show back then. It was before the Towie, made in Chelsea. This was the reality show, and I see an advert come on, and I thought, you know what, like, I can apply for that. And it was literally that easy. I saw the advert on the TV, I was like, I could do that, yeah. So you fill out like a little online form on the website. I filled it out best I could. Couldn't even really spell, to be honest with you. Yeah. So I filled out best I could, and they called me. Yeah, they said, come down in London at this sort of time. As I've turned up there, the queue is a joke. Yeah. And they're doing like London. I didn't know this about this, but until I got there, it's mental. London, Manchester, Liverpool, Birmingham. Like, I stood there and I thought, fucking hell. But I knew. Once you spoke to me, once we have a chat, like, why wouldn't you want me on there? Do you know what I mean? Why wouldn't you want me? Like, I understand life. Like, I really get it. Like, if you want me to go on desert island and be like a bit of a player or be a laugh or like get involved with things or like be a bit adventurous, I'm your guy. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm that guy. Send him on. And
do you get it straight away? Like straight away, they're like, hey, we want
you. So the guy loved me. The guy loved me on there. And we had one interview, then had another interview. And on the third interview, right, they said this to me. They said, they called me Bear as well, yeah. They said, Bear, we've got some bad news. And I thought, I've told everyone I'm going on it.
Oh, you told them already?
Yeah. After the first one, I said, after the first one, I went, I got it. Easy. Yeah. And I said, we've got some bad news for you, Bear. Pack your bags. You're going away this summer on the desert island. I went, you are joking, aren't you? He went, no, serious. I went, shit around like that. And I said, you ain't gonna regret it, trust me. Right. And I went on there, slayed it, mate. Yeah, it was great.
How much do they pay you to go on these shows?
So we got paid no money to go on there, and the winner got £5,000.
Right.
So it was more like an experience kind of thing.
Right. And what is the concept of the show for those?
Basically, you go on desert islands. They film you how you're gonna react. You've got a limited amount of food. Right. You've got to make your own sort of destination to sleep. You've got to speak to the people. Get on with them, and then every single week, if they like you the most, they'll nominate you to get called a bead. It's ridiculous. It's not going to be kinky, little anal bead. You got like a little bead, and that means you got one sort of life. Right. And the more beads you have at the end, you win. So, and
So how far do you get in the show?
No, I didn't win. No, it was like it was more like everyone at the end you kind of voted. So like I think they kind of scrapped the beads, you know. No, that's wrong, you know. I think at the end you had to vote for who do you want to win. That was it.
Right.
I think we got the beads when you got to do a task, and every week you do your own task.
Right.
That's how it worked. At the end, everyone had to choose who they wanted to win.
Right.
So the bird I was sent at the time, I chose her. She chose me. Other people, they chose each other.
Yeah.
And this one bird who sort of kind of got on with everyone, but didn't really have a solid group, she got like one more vote over everyone else. So,
but you're on the show for the whole period.
yeah,
then?
man. Yeah, you didn't get. You didn't
How
get,
many weeks are you?
So we was there for 6 weeks.
Right.
On desert island, over in Fiji.
Right.
Like amazing.
Yeah. So when you come back, how is it? Do things change for you? Because that
not
is a big
straight
show
away,
at the
because
time.
I think back then, where social media wasn't so big, you could get more opportunities, but it was more like an experience kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah, but you're on the radar. But I didn't even notice at the time, but you kind of are on the radar. If they like her, they'll pick you for something else, or you're kind of known on the TV scene. I didn't even think that was a scene back then, but all producers, they all talk on different shows like, oh, by the way, I had Bear on. He's actually all right, you know. Yeah, he's good on camera.
Oh, the producers,
yeah, they all talk. I didn't know this back then, but that's how it works.
But when you come back, do you feel like I'm going to be famous, or
No.
crack on the back of the
I
roof?
went back to roofing again, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, this same man it was, shout out to Adam Brooks, yeah, from owner of Nubar.
Yeah.
I used to work with his cousin doing roofing work.
Right.
Yeah. And he actually got me in touch with Wayne Lineker.
Right.
And I actually worked in Lineker's bar.
Wayne's been here.
Yeah, I like Wayne, man.
Yeah.
I've done a season, done a few months at his bar, Linekers.
In Ibiza?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And Adam actually spoke to Wayne, who got me the job.
Yeah.
And I don't know where that's come from, but small little world. But yeah, I spent back to work roofing. And then I went to Ibiza, and then everyone knew me in Ibiza, because I went to Ibiza 2012.
Right.
And everyone was like, that's Bear off Shipwrecked.
That's what I mean. So
Unbelievable. No, it was good. It was good because it's like, I'm working in Linekers, the best bar on the island, hands down. Everyone goes there.
Yeah.
I'm now working in the bar as the barman, never poured a drink, and everyone knows me off, oh, that's Bear. So the birds, mate.
But then are you not feeling like I'm been on TV, I shouldn't really be working
No.
at the bar? Do you get some people might have that ego?
No, I never really thought of like, that's really not really
That's
been
fair
me.
enough.
Like, I just loved it. Like, they'll just go, that's Bear. And it's
Right.
like, it's just whatever, man.
Right.
Like, yeah, ain't so deep, but it's crazy. Like, I've met people who really think, oh, I've been on TV, oh, I'm better than you.
Oh, yeah, we all
and
have.
you just think, like, oh, shut up.
Yeah.
What are you on about?
Yeah.
But I loved it, mate. I loved it so much. And what a good memory. But I think it could have helped. When I was on the Shipwrecked, maybe, like, I'm kind of cool as well. Like, stick him in the bar, chat to all the birds, like, everyone on the island knew me. Like, everyone was age range between 21 and 25. Everyone's working different bars.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, it's so-and-so.
You have been not a nobody, but unrecognised to being recognised.
But that's what I was trying to. That's what I was trying to get at. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
mean. Like
I
there was
just-
an element of, because Shipwreck was a thing. It was
a big thing, man.
show,
Yeah, it's
bruv.
good,
was
man.
a-
It's
was
good.
a gem-
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. Work there. Then what happens?
Okay, so after that, I come back. I ended up doing 3 years in Ibiza.
3 years.
I worked out there for 3 years,
Right.
yeah. And then,
Just living life.
yeah,
Different
just living
birds.
life. Just doing my thing, just
having-
doing my thing. Yeah,
Right.
very good. Enjoyed it. And
Right.
then I think in 2025,
Right.
so we're like fast forward like 3-4 years from then, I'm on the roof, freezing cold.
Right.
Yeah, I'm working in Tottenham, funny enough, yeah.
Right.
And I'm on Twitter.
Right.
Yeah, and a flyer come up on my news feed from MTV.
Right.
Yeah, and it said, do you want to go away, stay in a villa, in a luxurious location, and be MTV's next reality TV star?
Right.
So like, I'm so cold, mate. Like, my hands are freezing, my arms are freezing,
Right.
the roof's all frosted over.
Right.
I had to be on site for 8 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, I scrolled my phone in the morning first of all, that's come up. And it said, if you want to do it, email this contact, yeah. And I thought, it's a sign from God. I actually, like, maybe I'm mad. I thought, God sent me this. And it was how crazy it was. 2015.
Yeah, 2015.
So then I got home. Yeah. I've been working all day. I've just got home. And I thought, and I had to send in like a picture attached to like this little form you pull out. I couldn't send it on my iPhone. You couldn't really do it. I found it really hard. So I had to take a picture, transfer it to my laptop, then from my laptop, do the email. It was a proper long-winded process, yeah? And I think they might have had phones working that back then, but I couldn't work out. I had to attach the picture to the email from my phone, yeah? So, anyway, sent that in, yeah, within a week, yeah? They've messaged me. They've called me in private, yeah? They gone, is that Bear? Yeah. I thought it was a wind-up call, innit? I said, hello, you're right. He goes, oh no, it's so-and-so from MTV, how are you? I looked like Mark, I went, oh, it's MTV. I said, yeah, I'm all right. He said, what are you doing? I said, I'm just working, just on the roof, yeah, just working. Oh, can you come down later? I said, yeah. He said, where are you? So literally, yeah, that day, I finished work, yeah, I borrowed my mate's comb, Mark. I went into the site toilets, yeah, stinks. I don't know if you've done a shit in a toilet before on site. Proper stinking, but they got this like mirror inside. Right. So I'm like wetting my hand on the thing, and I'm doing my hair in the mirror, and I borrowed my mate Mark's comb. So I'm like doing my hair, gone down to the interview, smashed it, mate. They love me in there. Yeah. And yeah, that's basically went from there. And that was for Ex on the Beach.
Right, two things.
But I didn't know it was Ex on the Beach when I applied for it. I didn't know that.
Right.
I just wanted the holiday.
When you apply, are you applying because you just want a better life or you want fame? What is it that you apply?
I think it's a sign from God.
Right.
I think God's message.
So you're not thinking, I need a better life or I need to be famous because I've had a taste of fame. You've had a taste of it.
Yeah, but now it's like, I've tasted it, it's good. But back then, like, listen, anyone that's experienced it, it is the best experience in the world. Right. But I don't look at things like that. I just see things as a sign. I see a thing on the telly. Do you want to go on Shipwrecked? I'm going to apply. Yeah. I'm freezing cold, right? I'm on the roof a few years later. Do you want to go away? Luxurious location, MTV's reality star, stay in a villa. Oh, I'll have a bit of that. I can get a bit of that. Do you know what I mean? So it's like there's nothing really planned.
And when you do these interviews, are you just being yourself?
Just being me.
Or do you know how to turn it up a notch?
No, they're like, back then, my life now is very different from back then. Yeah. So back then, say 2025, I'm out every weekend, sometimes even Thursdays. Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, right? And I go to work in the week. And I'm out, I live for the weekend. Yeah. I have a different bird all the time. I haven't got a stable relationship. I'm very well liked, I'm very loud. Yeah. Maybe that's the character that they like or they're looking for something like that. Where I've been with so many women, I could have a lot of exes coming on. Do you know what I mean? They're pretty girls as well, do you know what I mean? So maybe they're looking at me thinking, oh, well, he's done I didn't know this, but he might have done Shipwrecked. Let's do an investigation, is he all right? What's he doing now? Okay, let's get him on, he seems a bit normal. Right. And it just sort of goes from there.
Right, you go on MTV's Ex on the Beach.
Loved it, mate, loved it.
Explain that for the people.
Well, so when I went on there, we had Kirk, we had Vicky.
Kirk who? Norcross?
Yeah, was it the All Stars? No, the first one was the All Stars one. So
is that the one you went on?
The first one was like one of the best ones to go on. It's called All Stars. I didn't even know this at the time, yeah. So I'm standing there, and I remember we had Kirk from Towie there, Norcross, and he was the originals. Do you know what I mean? And I had McKenna as well, yeah. So no, the first one he wasn't there. He done the second series. Right. So I'm sort of standing there, I've got my little shorts on, my body's looking on point, mate. Yeah, I'm banging at the gym every day, like the abs are popping. Like,
how long's the wait when they tell you you're going on? So you can you prepare?
So from they say you've got the gig, after like the third interview, they're going to say you've got it. Within the space of like 4 weeks, so you go on. So it's quite a quick turnaround. But no, but I've always kind of like, but I enjoyed the gym. Does that mean? So it's like when I know I've got like 4 weeks, maybe I can cut this out, maybe I can cut that out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
And yeah, mate, so you're standing there. Yeah, so it's the first day, you're standing on the beach, no one knows what it is. At this point, we didn't even know it was Ex on the Beach. Right. I'm just on the beach with my trunks and I've walked on. I was the first one on the beach. Right. So I'm sort of standing, I've walked on, thought I'd be like a load of birds around me, I'm doing this, I got there, I went, and I sort of nodded, and I'm like, okay. And then one by one, everyone come, and then like you had this thing called the Tablet of Terror. And then that would went off, and they went, oh, and everyone went, oh, it go ding, right? And then they give it to me, the Tablet of Terror, and I had to read out of like what was going on. Yeah. I could read, but like, it's like a struggle, like to let someone else read. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm like standing there reading it out, and it said something like, you can choose someone to go on a date with you. And it's like 4 or 5 birds there, and I thought, oh, do you know what? Megan's looking a bit tasty. Yeah, that's a bit of me, that one. So we took her out on a date, yeah? Couple of shots, couple of drinks. She loved me, right? Little kiss. Megan, love you, babe. Yeah. As I've got back to the villa, yeah, everyone's drinking, got with someone else, shagged someone else that night. She's come steaming in. What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? And that's basically how it started for my first day on there. Right. Loved it. So all the men are looking, thinking, how does he do it, man? He's done 2 birds. Like, he's just got it. Like, why him? Do you know what I mean? It's a good start. It's a good start.
Are you just being yourself then?
Yeah.
Is that just what you do?
I understand the assignment, like.
But that's what I'm trying to say, because you know you're on TV. Are you?
But with me, yeah, it's like, you know, like the SWAT team. Like, you're hiring people to do a mission. You know, like if you're playing GTA, yeah?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, by the way, I need you to go in that bank. You need to require 4 people. You got to park here, turn off the cameras. With me, it's like, right, we've hired you, right? You're going to be away for a month. There's going to be a lot of birds there. We don't want you falling in love with the first bird. This is in my head how I see it. You're going to be put in there to play all the birds.
Are they telling you that? Or
With me, maybe I'm delusional, right? But I think this is why they've sent me in. Right. So I'm like, do you know what? I understand. I get it. Even though it's probably not the assignment, yeah. Right. But I'll do this. Don't worry. I say this to them. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be fun. Don't worry. So in mind, I'm like, right. My plan is I need to try and get with every bird in there, right, and just try and really liven it up. And also, if I don't like something, what a man might do, I could call him out on it, cause a bit of drama. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
So it's apparent you kind of know what makes good TV then.
Yeah, I feel like I'm the best at it, Shizzio. Right. I feel like I'm the best. You send me in, yeah, I'm that guy. Just, I understand.
Right, but what I'm trying to get to is you're that guy, but are you super smart in being that guy, or is that just naturally? Do you get what I'm saying? Are you like James Bond in that, like, this is the assignment, I know what I've got to do, I'll turn on the bear charm,
do you know
200,
what it is? It's like,
because I got it in locker.
While doing the interviews and the build-up to get me on the show, I'm out every weekend. I've got a different bird every day.
Right.
I haven't got a stable relationship.
Right.
I'm actually earning money and spending it all on the weekend.
Yeah.
That is my life.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're gonna put me in a villa, right, and just have a laugh, I'm like at every party. I've had so many parties at my old house, yeah, in Essex. Everyone's been to my party. If you went to one of my parties, mate, the police was always round my house,
right.
But I understand a good party.
Right.
I understand a great party, and if you're putting me in a villa, yeah, and it's free, and you're giving me a drink, we are gonna have a laugh, mate.
Right. Megan is super fiery, so
yep.
I presume that makes amazing TV.
Brilliant TV, yeah. But she's a nice girl as well. Like, she was a really good person, but I think she understands the assignment as well, where it's like, if you don't like something, you should really say it, because you need to get a bit of reaction, because people are actually fighting for airtime as well. Like, it's a bit of a mad one.
There is
that. You know what I mean? But it's like, you've got to pick and choose your moments. If you're constantly screaming your head off, it's not going to work. Do you know what I mean? So It's like,
how long are you on that show for?
Each time, like 5 weeks, 6 weeks.
Right. Come off that show.
Yep.
Are you with someone when you leave that show? Or?
So I think the first one, I was with. Shit, man, I was with Vicky. Yeah, how crazy is that? Vicky Pattison.
Okay.
Yeah. So I met her on that one because she was one of the stars on the show. You had Kirk, you had Vicky, you had the guy with the brown hair, Jordan.
Right.
They were like the main kind of Cammy Lee. I don't know if you know her. She was like the main kind of characters at that time.
Right.
And then just got with Vicky. Ended up like she ended up living at my mum's house for a little while. Me and Vicky really got on. And the shame of it is like, we went to Ibiza together, we had a really good time. She actually told me she was going on the jungle while we was in Ibiza together. Right? And I was happy for her.
Yeah.
I was like, it's nice someone doing well. And a few things I didn't really agree with, like what I found out while she was on the show, so I thought I can't.
What do you not agree with?
Just little things I didn't really agree with, like what I found out, and I was like, do you know what, like, I don't need that. Like, do you know what I mean? So like when she come off, I think she come out in the jungle, and I dumped her. Like, I said, babe, I can't do this anymore. While she just won the show. So most people will be like, whoa, my bird's just won the show, I'm gonna keep her well sweet. But with me, if I think you treat me like a mug, mate, I don't care if you've got billions of pounds. I just don't like you. And it's just like that. And then, so I spoke up with her, and then she said some really horrible things about me. So I've got nothing bad against any bird I've been with, but it's like, it's not that deep. Right.
Are you finding it hard to hold down a relationship because you've been with so many women?
I'm just never ready, Shizzio. Like, I've never been ready to settle down. I never really see the appeal for it. I've never really where I've got my mum and dad and really close. Like, I still think maybe I'm just like still always a kid sort of thing, and it's very nice. Right. Like, I've never felt the urge to be like, I'm going to get a girlfriend. I'm going to save up because I'm cash in hand. Like, I'm not really a bank man.
Yeah.
So imagine me going to the bank and being like, how much money do you earn? I don't really want to put that on paper. Like, I'm not really doing accounts. Like, it can get a bit techie. So where am I going to live anyway? So just leave all that to one side. And I'm just sort of just floating, man. I'm just like drifting through
Free spirit.
This mad life, getting opportunities to go on TV. Oh, yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, I'll go to that nightclub. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's how my life was.
How much do MTV pay you to go on that show?
So on that show,
First one.
I got £100 per day filming.
Right.
So I think we've done about 6 weeks. I think it's about maybe like 3-4 grand.
Right.
I got.
It's not a huge amount of money.
Not life changing.
Right,
No way.
that's what I mean.
And then after that, I went back to work again, mate.
Right, and that's
on the roof, bruv.
Firstly, though,
Yeah.
to be in that house with kind of Geordie Shore, Towie,
Yeah.
and you are on Shipwrecked, and the reality bubble was very big at that
Yeah,
moment.
but I
right?
wasn't really when we done the All-Star show, I don't see myself as someone that's been on the telly. I wasn't current. I wasn't really.
But now you are, is what I'm trying to get at.
No,
Because you're in that bubble now with Geordie
No, but the
Shore,
way I see it is I'm
Towie.
just the same as everyone else.
Right.
So no one's going to be better than me.
Yes.
We're in an environment where everyone's the same. Everyone goes toilet. Everyone does a shit and piss. Everyone has a shower. Everyone's the same. So
Yes.
it's like I wasn't intimidated by seeing the current people. Does that make sense?
But when you come out, you're now associated with the reality bubble.
I suppose so, yeah,
You're
yeah.
now a
It's
reality
very strange.
star.
You know what
That's
I got?
what I'm trying to get
Do you
at.
know what I got? I think Twitter was the thing back in the day, yeah?
Right.
I got a blue tick.
Right.
And this is before you could pay for it,
And you could
right?
pay for it.
No,
No,
but if you...
it's true.
No,
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 right.
seriously.
That had clout.
If you
That-
got the blue tick, it's the holy
He's
grail.
so right, he's so
it's
right.
the holy grail.
Yeah.
If you got a blue tick on Twitter back in the day, you've completed life. You basically completed social media with the blue tick.
so right.
But now...
People
you can
were dying
pay for
over
it.
that shit.
Everyone wanted...
pay for it.
Everyone
Yeah.
wanted the tick, but now they're making money from it. Back then, I got it, but I didn't even care about the tick. But
Right.
it's good I got the tick.
good, it's
yeah,
good,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
good, it's
Like,
clout, yeah.
oh no, it's good. Like they're
Yeah.
like, he's got a blue tick. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
no, he's right.
yeah, it's good though. That's what it was like.
Honestly, he's bang on his
He's
bang on
mad,
it.
bruv.
So when you come back, what is it? You go back to roofing?
Yeah, mate. So literally,
Are you not thinking, I'm a bit of a star here, the show's done well, that show blows up?
I like money, bruv.
But
I like making money. I'm not going to sit at my mum's and not get no money coming in. So
Right.
people can say this to me, oh look, it's gone back on the roof. I'm still getting my few £100 a week. And that's not including scrap.
Right.
I think on 2015, I was working on a bit, I actually was doing the Houses of Parliament in 2015.
Right.
I done their roof.
House, didn't you?
Yeah, I done their roof, their lead work. I ended up doing lead work from the age of say 16, 17, and then I worked with my Adam's cousin, right, doing slating and tiling.
Right.
Then I went back with my mate doing like metal work,
Right.
lead work.
Right.
So I'm like a lead specialist. So if you need me on these listed buildings, yeah, it's hard to find a good lead worker.
Yeah.
And my best mate and his uncle, they're the best at lead work, and I'm that guy. Like,
I need some lead flashing.
I can get you
I actually
anything you
need it.
want.
It's the
So what
maddest
I used to
thing.
do, I don't know if I can say this on your podcast,
go on.
yeah. But the way I got more money was I'd be working all day on the roof, and I'll be getting a bag of lead every day, and I'd put it on my shoulder. I'll get on the train, yeah, from up London, and I'd walk out all the way from the train, and I don't know, pay for a bus, yeah. So I'd walk all the way home, yeah, from Walthamstow Central, and I had a dog kennel in my garden. And what I did was every day I'd come home and I put the bag of lead in the dog kennel.
Like Frank Lucas.
Yeah, no, it's mad. I was like, so it was like, I'm nicking.
Allegedly.
I was nicking, allegedly.
Frank
So I was
Lucas.
getting money from that, and then I was getting money at the end of every month. I might get like 3 or 4 grand cash in scrap, yeah. So me and my mate would fill his van up, yeah, and we'll have to like 2 or 3 trips, yeah. And like there's an old van, like a Ford Escort, but it was an old one. It was an old one, and it was low, bruv. It was scraping as it was driving. And I say to Mark, hey, no, we're getting our bag on, mate. And I'm literally loading it up, yeah. And I need money. I spend it, but I need it. Does that make
Correct.
sense?
No,
So it's like that's the
totally.
only thing I enjoy doing, and I'm out all day. I'd like, yeah, man.
So the MTV stuff doesn't phase you then? There's
No.
You don't think I'm a reality
No,
star?
no.
I can't.
No,
you know,
and this is what people couldn't really grasp. It's
Right.
like when I've been with birds and I just dismiss them afterwards, they're like, but that's so and so. Why are you getting rid of her? You can get papped with her, and I hate
Right.
that.
Who are you with then to be getting packed with?
Okay, so there was Vicky.
Right, okay.
Vicky was like
Vicky was
the first,
the big, yeah.
And then a year later, 2016 was the big one. This
Right.
was like when my life completely changed. This
Right.
was like,
Why did it change?
okay, so I was roofing after the first series of Ex on the Beach. 2016, I went back on Ex on the Beach again.
Right.
Yeah. I'd done so well on Ex on the Beach, they invited me for Celeb Big Brother. And that's what I did after that.
Right.
And that's when I got proper money.
I know about the Big Brother stuff,
Yeah.
but you go back on Ex on the Beach.
Yeah, mate, yeah.
And then
Loved it.
And then who's in the house on that?
I had Gaz from Geordie Shore. Gaz is well alright, man.
Right.
I had Gaz, his ex-bird Lily. I made her my girlfriend afterwards. I'll tell you about her afterwards. Yeah,
Right.
it's crazy. And I'm just trying to think, who else can I really remember from that series? Yeah, just normal people,
Right.
really.
But
not
it's same
really.
old. You
Go in there,
know
turn
the assignment.
up, have a laugh, get with every bird on the show, get drunk every day, and then watch it back.
Right.
Like after
Right.
we filmed it, watch it on the telly. It's a lot.
Can I just ask, how is that for your ego when you are with so many women? Like, and
It's
it
not
would
really-
appear that it's not the most hardest job in the world for you.
No, but it's like, it's not really, for me, it's not really a thing. Like, I don't really see it as like, oh, you get loads of girls. Like, for me, it's like, I'm just a single guy. I'm very polite.
Right.
I can chat, I can speak, I can hold a conversation.
Yeah.
If you want to come home and sleep with me, that's up to you.
Right.
And I tell them, I say, I might not call you tomorrow. And they laugh. I might see them still again. It's not like, new one, but it's like, just let me be.
So you don't lead them up the garden path. You're
No, I do
honest
tell
with
them. I do tell them as well. So I really like you. Complete nice. Yeah, but you've got to say that. That's
Right.
part of the chat. Like you've got to tell the girls that I really like you. Like seriously, you're so beautiful. And also, my mum likes you.
Right.
Yeah. Mum don't really like anyone. Complete lie. Complete lie.
Right. Okay, enjoying that life, and then
Yeah.
you're back on the roofing after
Yeah,
the
mate,
second one.
back.
Straight.
No. So this one, it changed.
Right.
This is when it gets a bit juicy, right? So I've just left that one.
Yeah.
And then my agent at the time, a guy called Dave Reed. My biggest
Oh,
regret
Dave.
ever. My biggest regret ever was
Neon.
leaving Dave. Yeah.
Right.
Like that's my biggest regret. Everyone's got one regret in life.
Right.
I made a very bad decision.
Right.
Talk about it
I've
afterwards.
never met the guy,
He's
but
well alright.
he runs Neon
He's
Management,
proper
yeah?
right.
It's
He's
just
alright.
Neon,
He's
isn't it?
alright.
Yeah.
So he got me the gig of the MTV one, the second one.
Right.
Right. The Ex on the Beach.
How much they pay you the second one? Same. Right.
Same. But for Big Brother, he got me that. He got
Okay,
me the
he got
interview.
you.
He got me the interview. And at the time, I was seeing a girl called Lily, and she
Right.
was with Can Management, right? So
Right.
where I'm like with Lily at the time, met her on Ex on the Beach. I'm in Portugal in her dad's villa, like
Right.
having food with her family,
Yeah.
like proper rich, like it was just mental.
Yeah.
And we've got back, and I've told them, yeah, I'm going on Big Brother. We're all sitting there having like fucking steak or having a glass of wine and all that, yeah. And I thought in my head, I'm thinking, I need to be free. They don't know this yet, but I can't be shackled. So I've said to her, we'll still be together.
Right.
But I know if you put me on TV, someone's getting shagged or whatever. Like,
Right.
I'm not getting held back.
Should you have not been honest with her and said?
No, you're gonna ruin it, mate. You're gonna ruin it. Listen.
But you're going to ruin it anyway.
No, you're going to ruin it anyway.
Worse,
but the
perhaps,
thing
on
is,
TV.
the day before, on the day I'm with her, I said goodbye to her. She stayed at my mum's house. Yeah.
Right.
We said goodbye to her. So, like, I shagged her the night before, woken up, said goodbye to her, but I'm thinking now, new mission. Like, I need to go somewhere else now. I'm sorry.
Right.
But I wasn't never horrible to these
Have
people.
you ever loved these girls prior to that? Be honest.
Yeah, like I think you love their personality. You love
you're
how
not in
they
love
are.
with them.
I didn't really understand love.
Okay.
I didn't. This is the thing. I will touch about it afterwards, but
Yeah,
I never really understood it. It's like you can really care for someone. But I never felt that unless you go through a very hard time with someone, and you can see how they helped you in that hard time. I can't look at you and say I love you now. It's like my friends. If I've gone through a very bad time, and they can see everyone being horrible to me, and then they've reached out to me and gone, oh, Bear, you're right, mate. Or like, oh, fuck them, mate. You're all right.
Yeah.
I look at you differently now. And
Right.
I'm lucky I've got them very, very few friends.
Yeah.
And with girls who've never been through a traumatic experience to be like, fucking hell, babe, like, I love you, man.
So you feel like you need that traumatic.
And I need not just reassurance, it's like a test. With me, it's like a test. You've got to pass that test first. If I'm going to be with you forever, I need to know, are you going to ride or not? When things get tough, are you really going to be there?
But it would appear you're not around long enough for it to get tough.
Of course. But that's not my fault.
So then that test could never show itself.
Exactly, but that's not my fault
Okay.
because I'm in a situation where I'm getting opportunities. All I've known is cash in hand. I'm getting in trouble in school. Maybe I'm good on the TV. Maybe this could be my calling.
Right.
You know, so I need to do my thing.
mad at that,
yeah. So and then my mum loved it. My dad loved it. I was doing my TV. So it's like, let me be me. I can't be shackled. And if I've got an opportunity to go on Big Brother, and I'm seeing birds in there, and there's a jacuzzi, and there's alcohol, yeah, bikinis. I'm
Right.
them. I'm not going to be like, Oh, sorry, it kills the mood, doesn't it? He really killed. Sorry, I've got a girlfriend. Oh, shut up. Anyone that says that around me, just shut up. You shouldn't be here then. Do you know what I mean? Get out.
When you do the interview, you tell them you have no girlfriend then?
No, I tell them. I tell them I've got a bird.
Right.
But I do this. You know, I've got a bird, but
I
just do that. Look.
But you know what you're doing is what I'm trying to.
They know. Without me telling them, oh, I'm gonna cheat on them. Like you sound like a dickhead. Like,
do you know what I'm trying to put my finger on?
Yeah.
Is are you super smart or just this way? Do you get what I'm saying? Because there's a very...
I think there's a mixture of both.
Yeah,
because
sorry to interrupt, because you do come across as a cheeky chappy and some might think, he's not smart in what he's doing, but I'm actually looking at you I'm thinking you're calculating.
Because I know the assignment. It's like,
if
you're putting me in a situation where you want me to be funny, out there, get with loads of birds, cause a bit of drama, I don't want to be going on these shows and not drinking and being horrible to everyone and sitting in my room all day. Yeah. Like, you need an outgoing person. So it's like with Big Brother, you know you've only got a limited amount of airtime, but also you need to always be true to who you are. If you don't like something, especially on Big Brother, you need to say it. And the thing is, people are scared to speak openly on these programmes because it's like a nomination and it's a vote thing. And when I was on there, they eternally nominated me.
I'm gonna go through that.
Okay.
Right, when you get the green light that you're going on it, how much they offer you?
12 grand.
Is that it? It doesn't seem like a vast
amount. With me.
Right.
I said, I'm gonna get my mum's fence done. I'm gonna get her a brand new shed. I'm at my mum's house, isn't it? I said to my mum, Mum, I've made it. I woke them all up. That night, I'm out with Dave. We're in like a China White or something, some club, out my nut, like drunk, got back. Mum, I've done it. I've got money. Like, I'm gonna get you a fence. I'm gonna get you a shed. Like, I was so happy.
Proud moment.
It was only like 12 grand, but for me, it's like, I've never had
12 grand.
Just 12 and just looking at it like, there's 12 there. Like,
respect
for me,
your honesty.
I'm like, fucking hell, mate, this is what I can't do with that. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's. I know how hard it is to get money, mate. Like, I know how hard it is to get. You go out, you'll be hard pressed for someone to buy you a drink at a bar.
Okay,
yeah. People don't want to do anything for you. Does that make sense? And with me, I give. Okay. If I don't get anything back, cool. But you're just not my kind of person. Do you know what I mean? So when I get a big lump like that, I'm like, I'm happy to treat my family.
Yeah, totally. Right, you go in the house.
Yeah, man. Amazing.
Are you gassed? Because Big Brother at that moment, the celebrity one was at its peak. I would say that was
thriving. Yeah.
And there's shows that don't have it anymore, but that at that time,
you couldn't get anything bigger than that show at that time.
Correct.
MTV was cool. X on the Beach was cool.
Was it Channel 4?
Channel 5. But you're going now next level.
Mainstream.
You've gone E4 to MTV. It's a little bit of a jump. But then you've gone. It's like. You're on like mad cycle of steroids. Like,
mainstream
you've
TV.
Just left everyone else because it's like
prime time.
It's like the holy grail of reality television. But I want to be on reality television. I need to get another show. Like, I'm going back to work, mate. And then I got the opportunity and I'm like, fucking, this is proper, mate. And Rob, he loved Big Brother. Like, that was his thing. Yeah? The normal one.
No. At that moment, it was the biggest show. People went on their phones a lot for watching. People would watch TV.
Yeah, mental. Everyone would tune in to watch Big Brother. It's mental.
So how was it for you when your brother says, I'm going on there?
From a young boy, I remember the early 2000s, I was watching it with Davina McCall, Channel 4, and you asked Steve, all the way through the noughties, I watched it religiously. And the celebrity versions.
Yeah.
And then, when he announced it, then it was like, wow, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm watching this programme 15 years, and my younger brother's going on there.
Proud moment.
Proud. Very easy going, Stephen, but I was proud. And didn't you call it, Steve? I'm going to win it. You called it.
I said at the beginning. I walked on there, and I said, I was a rank outsider, like 20 to 1,
Yeah.
And I said, put your money on me, because I'm going to win it.
Right.
And then everyone's like, ooh. And she's like, really? Really? I said, yeah. He said, you had it right. I said, put your money on me.
Right.
I said, I'm going to win it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why I know this. Because I feel like I'm a very good judge of character and I'm pure.
Right.
Like, and these kind of shows, you can't wear a mask for like 5 weeks or 6 weeks.
You
like,
can't.
You really can't. I'll tell you why. There's cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
There's microphones everywhere. If you're gossiping, if I said this, fucking hell, Shizzio, man, you're my best mate, bruv. And I go over there and go, can't stand that long-haired cunt. I really can't. You know what I mean? It could go like that.
Yeah.
But people see it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, if I say to you, I like ya, And there's people gossiping. And I watched little clips afterwards. There's people gossiping about me. People are like, I can't stand him. What have I done wrong? Do you know what have I done? I'm just enjoying like the tasks. Do you know what I mean?
How is it going in there? Are you in wonderment, or are you like, I'm on like job?
No, like I just
because it is the Big Brother house. It's the big thing.
I tell you what it's like for me. It's like I've done villas and that. I've done the TV, but this was special. But I know I'm just going to really enjoy it. Right. I'm going to enjoy every aspect, every experience of what Big Brother is. I want to get really involved with it. Like, it's just, for me, out of all the shows I've done, okay, not just because how amazing Big Brother was, is because my dad and my brother, where I was eternally nominated, they got chauffeur driven every single week, picked up at my mum's house.
In case you got evicted?
Yeah.
Exactly. So motor picked us up to L Street studio.
L Street, yeah.
But I loved us, me, old man, with my dad, just going up there, and Stephen was up for eviction.
And my dad would talk to everyone, mate.
Yeah, talk my dog,
so
man,
proud, bruv. So proud. Like, everyone
son.
knew my dad in there. My dad would love it. Like, he'll go out, tell all the neighbours, my son, we're going back up there again. He's been nominated again, but I think he'll be all right. He goes, I think he'll be all right. I think he'll be all right.
He survived, and obviously.
And it's like every week, my dad was there to witness, like, just that. Do you know what I mean?
Can I just go through the people that were actually on that show?
Of course.
Hold on, where is it? There we go. Right, Christopher Biggins.
He had to leave early, unfortunately.
He left early.
Yeah.
Grant Bove.
He was with Anthea Turner, is that right?
Right.
Was he on my one, Grant?
Yeah, well, apparently.
I don't know.
Sarah Khan was there.
I don't think she liked me.
She didn't like you.
No,
but early doors, she said something about, have you ever hit someone or something?
So stupid.
Which wasn't...
That was it over like, we're like doing in a dressing room.
Yeah.
So it all makes sense. You've got a closet and you've got drawers.
Right.
So it's like, don't start putting 2 things in the top closet and then going over there in like another drawer.
Right.
Just do it in lines.
Right.
That's your closet, that's your drawer. And I just said to her, like, so what are you doing? Like, you've taken up all the... Anyway, and then she started doing a bit weird.
Heavy D, R.I.P.
Legend, bruv. I liked him, yeah.
I've met him a few times back in the day.
I liked him.
Very nice guy.
One of my favourite person on there because he understood what it was.
Yes.
He had a laugh.
Yes.
He's such a nice guy as well.
Yeah. Lewis Blow, Towie.
Yeah, I like Lewis.
James Well, R.I.P. now.
R.I.P. bruv. God, man, gone but not forgotten. Yeah.
Yeah. Katie, Weasel.
Weasel,
From
yeah.
Some Sam Fox, old school
I
pin
don't
up.
think she liked me, unfortunately.
So,
yeah.
Was there anyone in there that you thought, fucking hell, that's Sam Fox,
No,
for example?
I didn't
or that's,
really,
do you get what I'm
I
saying?
didn't really know her.
Okay,
so
you
it
know
wasn't
her,
like
okay.
a, but she thought like she was like, oh, I'm Sam Fox. I
Right,
never really
right.
got it. Like, I was
Right.
like, all right, babe, like,
Right.
chill out.
One of the old school.
But she was like a legend back in the day.
Yeah. Frankie Grande,
He was quite
Ariana's brother.
funny, yeah,
That's
he was
Ariana
alright.
Grande's
Yeah,
brother.
mental. Now thinking about it,
That's what I'm saying.
That's pretty mental. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
That is pretty mental. Like when you look back on it, it's like, yeah, that's pretty sick. That's pretty sick, bro.
Yeah. Aubrey O'Day.
Aubrey, she's alright. Yeah, Aubrey's alright. Yeah.
Obviously involved in the Diddy scandal
Yeah,
years later.
yeah.
So it's crazy to see how these people have gone
How
in
it
their
all
lives.
goes and does their thing, but they're quite like well connected to be like associated with Diddy.
Yeah.
Quite a big thing in it. No Diddy.
It's massive, bro.
It's quite big, but Diddy oil. I should have got the Diddy oil with me, innit?
You called it Audrey, remember?
Audrey.
You called it Audrey.
Oh god.
Marnie.
Marnie's well alright, man. Yeah.
Rennie Graziano, the mafia boss.
Yeah. Now one night we're laying there in bed, and she got into my bed and starts rubbing my back.
Right.
Like, rubbing. I thought, oh, it's a bit old this one. I thought I just can't do it. And I said, oh, and I rolled out and I got into bed and I thought, this is getting a bit weird.
But was that on TV?
Yeah.
Oh,
She's like sitting there rubbing my back, telling me things. I'm like, I'm a bit scared. Like, It's a bit scary, yeah.
Ricky Norwood, EastEnders.
Yeah, Ricky didn't like me as well. Funny one. I like him. He's alright. He got to the final.
He did.
Yeah.
He did. But there was a lot of fights in that house.
Yeah.
Probably the most I've seen. Do you take any responsibility for any of them?
If you take yourself too serious, like you're gonna work
But
yourself
you're living
up.
on top of each other, innit?
But
So,
you're gonna work yourself up for
Right.
no reason. So if I know I can like wind you up a little bit,
right.
I would heighten it a little bit just for a laugh. But it's not that deep.
But it appeared you didn't know where the line was.
No, not at all, man. I've done nothing wrong. That's why they kept me in there.
Breaking the eggs, getting the tomato, pouring it on the floor. It appears...
Great entertainment.
Right, so are you doing it for that? That's what I'm trying to say.
No, but of course.
That's because you wouldn't do that in Walthamstow. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like a normal day, you wouldn't live with all these people.
Right.
So it's like, you need to do things that could cause a bit of drama, but not horrible drama.
But it appears you're doing it on purpose.
Yeah, to heighten the mood up.
No,
to like...
Very easy.
To
Right,
like...
do you get bored easy? Is there a lot of waiting around in in the house? Because
we
only see an hour and we think, but...
No, it can get very boring, it can get mundane. So it's like, what can I do to spice up today? Do you know what I mean? So then I do something to spice it up.
Right.
And then people loved watching that. Do you know what I mean?
But when like James Whale, R.I.P. pours coffee over your head. And
that was uncool. That was basically an attack. I didn't attack anyone, by the way. But technically, that is assault. Like, why are you coming over doing that to me? Like,
right.
What did I do?
Aubrey O'Day spits in a sandwich and gives it to you.
And she spat in my face.
Right. Yeah. But what I'm saying, that to me is...
That's worse than what I do. 1,000,000%. Right. I've been assaulted and I've been gobbed on.
Right. That is crossing the line. When you found that out, what did you think?
No, but with me, I'm like, I don't make things a big deal, mate. I'm like, I laugh about it. But other people will be like, what?
Okay, let me tell you something now. You spit in a bird sandwich and give it to her.
No. I'll be stung off the show, mate. I'll be gone.
Instant ban.
The man would be, even some woman to woman, but where it was so blasé. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're like, do you know what? He didn't really say a big thing about it.
The presenter Emma Willis at the time made light of it. And I think
no, because they had to, and it's like a show.
But they didn't have to. But what I'm trying to say, it does appear to be perhaps
one rule for one, but not for another. How can I be the bad guy?
Right.
Yeah, I've not actually physically touched anyone or physically gobbed in someone's food. I'm just there spicing the day up.
Right. A lot of fights. A lot of arguments.
A lot of arguments.
Ricky, they're all having a go at you.
Mate,
throwing eggs in the air on purpose. You're doing stuff on purpose.
Wasting foods to cause drama. Yes.
But then you get eternally nominated.
Yeah. That's what makes me even worse, mate, because I think if you're going to do that to me, you thought I was bad before, I'm going to be so much worse now because it's like, I'm going to go anyway.
Right.
So let me make sure you're going to be leaving with a fruitcake now because you're not going to enjoy your coffee, you're not going to enjoy your food, you're not going to get no sleep. I'm drinking all the alcohol.
Right.
I was a savage, mate.
You just thought, fuck it, I'm going out with a bang.
Mate. Like, if I'm going to go, I'm going to go, but I'm going to do it on my terms.
Right.
Not like, I better do all the washing up today, I better fucking hoover up if I might be gone next week.
Right. But then it appears every week you don't go.
No, it's mental.
So when
I think 6 times.
Yeah,
I think 6 times.
6 or 5, but it's
the highest in history.
But what I'm saying is, when does the penny drop for you that, hold on, I'm not going here?
No, I'll tell you what it was. It was on
They loved you, bro.
No, what it was on the final, and I'm sitting there with Marnie, not in the same bed, but we're just having a chit chat on the beds. I think Lewis was there, Marnie was there. And I said, this is going to be a bit crazy, like we're in the final and that sort of thing. And that's when it dawned on me, like, I didn't say anything, but I thought in my head, I could actually win it here. Like, I knew I'm going to win it, but when you get so close to the end, it's like, fuck, man, like, I might actually win it here. And then I thought to myself, well, if I've been up all them times and I haven't gone, maybe, just maybe, we could get to the end here. Because I've been tried and tested, like, do you know what I mean?
But you're just upping the ante in the house.
100%. Until I go, there's going to be a problem. Then in the end, I got my little group who thought I was funny anyway, and then we outweighed the people that didn't like me anyway. So in the end, people tried to like me because they thought it was cool to like me.
Yeah. Chloe Khan, haven't spoken about her.
Beautiful. Right. Very nice person, very funny.
You and her hit it off in the house.
Yep.
It gets
Do you know what it was?
Quite physical.
I'll tell you what it was. So with
to say the least.
With me and Chloe, when I see her, aesthetically pleasing, she is, but a very nice person.
Right.
So when I see her, I was like, wow, it's amazing. I'd like to taste it. You know what I mean? Taste the cherry. You know what I mean? Better not, got a bird, but I'm going to taste it. We'll see how it tastes.
Right.
And we had a bit of fun. We had a bit of fun in the showers.
Yeah, it gets a bit explicit, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a little dance. Right. Do you know what I mean?
Are you not worried about doing stuff like that on TV?
No.
Why?
No, because it's like, I'm just a boy, I'm just a man.
But you're on camera, you're on TV, your family's going to be watching.
I understand, but people know what I'm like. Like, I'm not a well-to-do posh girl going on this show.
Right.
That could be a disappointment to the dad who sent you through private school.
Right.
I'm a man that kind of left school early. I'm just having a laugh.
Yeah.
So it's like, if I see my son doing it, I'd laugh and be like, fucking hell, he shagged that bird. Right. Some people might be like, oh, why are you doing that for? But I'm just going with what's natural. And if it means, if one thing does lead to another on there, just experience it.
It kind of does, doesn't it, or not?
Yeah, we had a bit of fun. We had a bit of fun in there, in the showers.
Just a bit, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, cool. And then they bring your ex-girlfriend in there.
That's what made a problem, because it's like, why are you trying to make a big thing about something? Why are you flopping what I'm doing? But proper flopping it.
Well,
like,
yes,
it's good entertainment, but It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, but can you blame them?
That could be like a test. It's like, do you really love me? Because you know I'm at work. Why are you turning up to my work, making it all about you? So it's like she wasn't the one, bro. She wasn't really. If you really think about it, it's like if you really love someone and you know I'm on the telly, you're going on there to cling on to a bit of fame because you know I'm on there. Let me badmouth him in front of everyone.
Right.
So obviously she wants a bit of taste of
But can you blame her?
No.
Right.
But it depends. It's like. Would I be? I'm trying to put myself in her shoes.
Okay.
Would I be angry?
You're with this girl.
Yeah.
You go on a TV show with the public.
Yeah, I'll be very angry. Of course I would be.
You're very physical with this girl.
Yeah.
Clothes are not really on your back. Things are happening.
But this is what people don't really see. What I see, and this is what frustrates me, is because I've lived with this person. I know this person. She would set up paparazzi pictures on nights out,
right.
and I didn't agree with that. I'm like, well, it's a bit strange for me.
Okay.
So it's like going forward. Do I want to be with a bird who likes that kind of life? I know I'm kind of in it, but I'm not.
But you could have done the honourable thing and told her, listen,
Of course I could have. Of course I could have. But, you know, I could have gone on a TV show and met no one.
Right.
And then I could come out and be like, quite lucky I've still got you,
Do
babe.
you regret the way you handle that? Or
No, not at all. Because it's like, you shouldn't really cause problems for no reason. You know I'm going on a TV show. You know we're together.
But you're causing the problem by being with another girl.
Because I'm just living my life.
Okay.
This is the problem we've got. Because I'm living my life. You can never please everyone.
Right.
You really can't. Okay. And then like, I could have gone on a TV show. I could have stayed loyal and not enjoyed the full experience. I could have come out and she could have been with the next door neighbour. You know what I mean? And then we could have broken up.
Right. How was it though when she walked in that house? Because she wasn't expecting.
Couldn't believe it.
Right.
She looked fit as well. Proper fit, man. So, she looked proper fit, man.
When you're standing
she had a little
there,
dress on. She had the long legs.
Are you just crapping yourself thinking, what the fuck is this?
No, I thought I'm not gonna.
Or do you feel like, good? I'm glad because now I don't have to tell her because it's done anyway.
I thought to myself, right, this is bad. Then like, how am I gonna play it? You've got like a split second to be like, what should I do? Should I shout? Should I scream?
Right.
Should I walk off? I'm doing a challenge, but I've got to balance like a donut in my head. So I want to get food for the house. So like, I don't want to lose my challenge.
Yeah.
And I thought, do you know what? Sometimes with silence, like silence is golden. Just don't say nothing. Just listen to what they got to say. I'm not going to fuel the fire. Say what you got to say, babe. And then she went. And I thought, yeah, man. Mad I should just come on there. But she did look good though, to be fair. It was like, that's your bird, yeah?
It's a good move.
You know, but you know,
you
know what it's like? Imagine your bird comes on the telly and she looks frumpy. Like, she come on the telly and she looked 10-10. So like, I'm still standing there.
Right.
I've been with one fit bird and she's come on there like, yeah, man, he's getting all the things.
Right. You win the show, but there's one thing I got to talk about is the viral moment when you tried to break out the house and there's a 7-foot fucking geezer.
Do you know what?
On the other side, there's one of the most funniest big brother moments.
I didn't realise how much of an impact that one moment, but no one knows the backstory before the moment.
You got to tell us
Okay.
because...
So I'm always getting in trouble in the house. I'm winding everyone up.
Yeah.
Okay. And the producer said to me, like, you've got to rein it in a little bit. You've got to rein it in a little bit, right? So I'm getting so wound up in the diary room, I felt trapped. It was like I'm blind drunk, I forget where I am, and then I also feel a bit trapped.
How long were you in there for, Steve?
So I was trapped in 30 minutes.
Oh, what, in the diary room?
In the diary room for half an hour.
So we weren't
So I said, I just want to get out of here now. Like, I'm just chatting, I want to get out of here. And I felt like they were ignoring me. And then in my head, I'm like, why are they ignoring me? Is it a test? And I'm like, no, can you please just open the door now? Like, just be normal, like, just open the door now. And they wanted to make a big thing about it. And then, where they never did, I thought, I'm just going to come out, yeah? And then, I didn't realise, I must have been a bit angry, and I pulled the door open, yeah? And I just felt like a normal geezer. It wasn't like, fucking hell, King Kong standing there.
Right.
But straight away,
Like the shadows, didn't it?
Yeah.
I just thought straight away, like, I'm going to go home now.
Right.
That's the instant moment I got was like, now I'm going home.
Right.
I've just broken the door.
Right.
It looks like I'm going to kick off, smash up everyone.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want me on your TV show if I'm threatening people and being a horrible person. And then when I've broken something from their show, on their set, what a great way to get me off. Bear was uncontrollable. Do you know what I mean? It was like, all this hard work, like, I'm not a bad guy. Come on, man. Then when I've opened it, I thought, and I thought, just say sorry, and then just see how it goes. Yeah, I just see how it goes, and I thought, I don't know what I said. Like, I'm just so sorry. Like, I don't know. Just to let them know, like, I don't want an argument. I'm not gonna be like, I'm gonna fucking do you. You can't come in there, right? It's like, I'm just sorry. Like, and I thought I'll sit down, and I thought, okay, just try and keep the door open, like you're a bit scared or something.
Yeah.
So I've tried to keep the door open, and then I just please let it simmer down, and it did. But I didn't realise until I come out, that was a thing. In the comments, they'll say this. Oh, you think you're an odd man, but you shit yourself when you see the doorman. It's like, what are you on about?
That girl band sung about it. What was that girl band? They sung about it.
Oh, they messaged me.
The girl band, what are they called again?
Oh, there's loads. Google it.
Little Mix messaged me, and they follow me on Twitter, and then they messaged me, and they made up a song.
Yeah.
What song is it?
Open the door now. Open the effing door, and they sung over it. But they didn't release it. But it was like a clip online.
Right.
So like. Yeah, Little Mix.
I think that's one of the most iconic Big Brother moments.
I didn't see it like
Obviously
that at the time. But it's like,
but
you know, like when anything happens online now, oh, he thinks he's so tough. What about when he's seen the security guard? It's like, if I start fighting the security guard...
Can you see how it looks though?
Yeah, it's funny. He look massive. He look massive.
That's what I'm saying.
He's like, where's he come from? Yeah, it's like, what are they feeding him? What is that when they do? The naughty kids, they bring him out. The geezer was a unit, bro. I'm like, come on, mate. And when I watched it back, I was like, right, okay. But it's so funny how the public go, oh, you think you're so tough? And it's like, I'm not going to go around fighting people, am I? Like, I'm not a dickhead. I understand you don't fight the crew.
He was very angry though, Steve.
I was fuming.
How angry was you, Steve, in that moment?
I ripped the door off.
He ripped the door off.
Yeah.
That's
It ain't like, I opened the door, little Paul.
You don't normally do
like,
that.
I needed to get out of the room. I didn't realise, fucking hell.
Turn
Man.
this gaff over, that was what you said.
Fast forward, you actually win the show. What is it like when you are announced the winner? You're coming out there.
Euphoric.
Yeah.
Is that a word? Euphoric. It's like the greatest feeling. It's like when you find a pound on the floor, you get like a ooh, or you find a tenner, you go ooh.
This is $1 million.
It's like that times a million. Like the lights are going off. Inside, winner. You got the loser next to you, like gutted. Yeah, and in that I'm thinking like, I've done all my hair. I've got all lines in my hair. I've just won. Like I love winning. Like, you know, like if you play football, I need to score the winning goal.
This is a different win though.
This is like so much better because everyone could see it.
Right.
Like everyone could watch the win.
Absolutely.
Not like a, well done, mate, like a good goal.
Yeah.
It's like, mate, well done. You're on telly and you've won. You know what I mean?
And also winning something for just, I suppose, being you. And now that kind of validation that the British public love you.
People got to see just you as a person. And it's true, like only the real ones do win these shows. There's no like cloak and dagger way of winning things. And it's just like, I know I'm all right. You haven't got to label me as a bad, I know I'm cool. Yeah. And it was like, yeah, it's a great feeling, man. Yeah. Like, you'll go out, people will be like, bibbing, bear, it's bear, I'll selfie, we. Go into restaurants, you ain't got to pay for nothing no more. People offer me free clothes. You go into nightclubs, like, people are paying you to go into nightclubs. Right. It is, amazing.
Pause that. Okay. How is it when your brother wins the show that you grew up watching?
I was going to say, it's a popularity contest.
Yes.
So you got the whole nation.
That's correct.
For my brother.
Yes.
Do you know what I found out after? This is mad. That there wasn't a lot in it between him and Ricky, percentage-wise.
Okay, right.
Emma Willis said it when we was at the after party. We chatted to my family briefly.
Right.
Not a lot in it, but you know what? Just as I said, watching it, that programme 10, 15 years, and watching my brother go on there, and then winning it. I remember my mum and dad were there, and my older brother. We all when she announced it, and the winner is Bear. We just in just pure, jubilation, and it was
super proud.
It was just super proud. And what went on after, like coming out, Steve, and what we did after, but just amazing, Shiz. Just undescribable, mate, and proud.
And it's crazy to think, like, you haven't got like thousands of winners on a TV show.
Right.
It's like, how many people on a celeb version? Like maybe 20?
Yeah, maybe. If that.
How many are boys, how many are girls?
Right.
Maybe like, could be even 50-50.
Yeah.
Out of 10 people, out of all the UK or whatever, you're one of the 10. But on top of that, like, I'm in my prime. I'm not like 90.
Right.
I'm like early 20s, like,
Right.
Perfect.
You've got the validation now in your head that the UK love you.
Yep.
Does that go to your head, or how do you handle that? Like, I'm.
No, I'll tell you what it was.
Because you've landed now. This is full blown landed.
I'll tell you when it really hit. So I don't really like talking about money, but it's quite crude.
Go on.
So when you won, I had the agent at the time, one of the other workers, that person wasn't there, but somebody worked for him. they told me what was booked for me. And
Right.
there's something called nightclub appearances.
Right, you get paid to go to a nightclub.
Right, so they showed me like, I think 200 nightclubs that have booked. Right, he said, Bear, it's gone crazy. We've never had anyone, not just for these nightclubs I'm gonna show you now, but how much interest you've actually got as a person. People with these brand deals want to work with you, clothing brands want to work with you. And it made me thinking like, I've just been on the roof, bro, like stealing lead to get some money, yeah? Now you want to give me money? Allegedly. And I thought, now you want to give me some money? I've gone, all right. So, but I'm good at maths. I'm really good at maths, yeah?
Right.
So he showed me like 200 clubs,
Right.
yeah? So I said to him like, how much am I getting like per club, yeah? He said $2,000.
Right.
I said, hold on a minute. I said, for how long have I got to be there for in the nightclub? Oh, you only got to stay for an hour. I said, hold on a minute. So I've got to go to a nightclub. I've just left the show, yeah? So I've got to go to a club. You're going to give me $2,000. Have I got to pay for hotels? That could be a one-er, maybe, per person. You're going to pay for hotels. All right then. I said, so you're saying $2,000, 200 clubs. I said, that's about 400 grand.
Yeah.
He said, no, that's minimum. I said, what? I said, 400 grand. Like,
Just
this is just... That has just been booked. This is the day I've just come out. I'm
Mad.
like, I'm fucking rich.
Right.
Like, I am rich. Like, 12 grand, I was rich.
Yeah.
I was drunk.
It's more than a fence now, bruv.
I was like, it was like, I can do everything.
Right.
Like, everything and more.
Right.
Like, my first holiday I had, was one when I was 4 years old. And it was only because my dad, he worked down the market stalls, he sold up, went to Florida, but I was 4. My next holiday was when I was in year 9,
Right.
And that was when my mum's mum died. They sold the house, mum got a bit of money,
Right.
took us to the Caribbean.
Right.
I don't go on holidays.
Yeah.
So now I'm thinking like, I can take everyone, everywhere, and I can just...
Yeah.
It's the best feeling you could, because when you've had, not like, oh, I've got nothing on the streets,
I know what you mean.
but like nothing in a sense where I would spend all my money on the weekend and I'd ask my mum, like, can you lend me 20 quid? I need to put it in the van or to help me to get some travel and I'll give it to you back. And then some blokes just offer me 400 grand. So I'm like, oh, like,
To party as well, to party.
It's just...
Right.
Oh, man, it's
Right.
amazing, yeah, so...
So you jump on that bandwagon, you start doing the tours.
Yeah, so I'm going to different nightclubs all around the country,
Right.
drinking, partying, people queuing up to have my picture, like any bird I wanted. Before it was easy.
How does
But
it end
now,
with Kalite Lowy? Because you on the show, I presume.
I ended up going with there's a girl called Gemma Lucy.
Right.
So like we just met up as friends.
But weren't you with Chloe in the house? Was there not a
Yeah, so
discussion?
I was planning. I was meant to meet up with Chloe afterwards.
Right.
Yeah, and then like I think I ended up taking out Gemma, her mate, and then I ended up just taking her out.
So you didn't even meet Chloe afterwards?
Nah.
You ever spoken to her?
No.
What, since?
I think I messaged her. When,
Really? That's really
Nah, it's
interesting.
crazy.
Can I just say, the day after you won, you was on the phone. I remember you were upstairs.
Yeah, I'd speak to her on the phone. Like
Right.
we spoke on the phone. We planned to meet up, but I was too embarrassed to say, like, babe, I've got no money. I didn't want to tell her I've got no money, so I wanted to do things with Chloe. I can't afford a meal. I can't take you out.
Right.
So I've got no money lands in your account straight away.
Right.
I've got to go to work. I've got to get the money to come in first.
Right, okay.
So I'm not going to be taking someone out. I can't afford a hotel. I can't afford drinks.
Yeah.
I went into the house with no money.
Right.
Like I spent everything, every penny I had, I'd buy new clothes to go into the house.
Right.
Nothing's landed. So
Right.
like, what do? I said I'm going to see her.
It's
but I
mad
didn't see
because
her.
it was so like intense in the house. To
I'd
literally,
love to have seen her afterwards. I'd
literally-
love to have gone, babe, like, let's go out, let's have a drink, let's do something fun. But I never told her this,
Right.
but I just hadn't, it's embarrassing.
Okay.
But I'm not going to go back to work on a roof. I got all this other work booked
Yeah,
in.
of course.
Fuck that.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Let that land.
Yeah.
And then...
Well, you could have just done one night and made $2,000, bruv, and then gone out with
No,
her,
but the
bruv.
thing is, once I've done the money coming in the account, then I can just relax and
Yeah.
be
Right.
just me, but
Right.
so much more.
You're on graft mode, basically. You're grafting.
Yes, so now it's like the work's booked in. I've got no money to take anyone out. I'll still talk to you, but I
But
need
you're
to
with
just...
this Gemma girl.
No, so then after a few nightclub appearances,
Right, you
we
meet
just
her.
got talking.
Right.
And I said, yeah, babe, come to a nightclub appearance, it'd be a laugh. And then she would come out with me, we'll party together. Such a nice girl, Gemma. And then I end up just like kind of seeing her. So like,
Right.
I'm like touring with this girl, massive tits, well all right. going to all these different nightclubs.
Right.
She's not really working, and we're just like vibing.
I don't know this lady, but I'm just going to put it out there. Is she touring with you because you are the Big Brother star?
No, we was on TV together. We done Ex on the Beach together.
Oh, right,
I think the second one.
Oh, right, okay, sorry.
Yeah, so we done the second Ex on the Beach together. We've always like kept in contact or like whatever. And then, we just kind of reached out, do you want to do something? And I thought, I'd always love to get with you, but I haven't got with you before. Right. And then, great opportunity, come out with me, everything's laid out, and it's like quite exciting as well, isn't it?
You're a celebrity now, right?
Yeah, it's a crazy feeling, man.
How is that? I am a celebrity.
I still don't see it as that.
Yeah.
But it's a strange, like, when people go, oh, you're so-and-so off the telly, I get quite embarrassed. Right. Because it's like, I don't do TV no more, it's been so long, like, I don't like talking about the past. Like, people are like, well, I've been on this TV, I've been on that TV show, I just like going to work and doing my thing. Right. So I'd get, like, kind of embarrassed, but I suppose if you're sitting there thinking about it, it's like, fuck, I've done quite a lot of shows, I suppose, and people could look at me and be like, what an amazing experience he's had. Right. But that's all I've ever really seen it as, really.
Okay, it would appear you could make north of $500,000 now.
Yeah, that's just a tip of the iceberg, isn't it? It's
right.
Like,
What'd you do with this money? Because the fence is done now.
So the fence is done. Bought my brand new car in the garden, yeah?
Right.
It was like a 20 grand Mini.
Right.
Yeah? No. It was about 15. I was only at 15 grand or whatever. My mum don't like expensive big cars. She don't want she don't like Range Rovers. She doesn't like Lamborghinis, Ferraris.
Totally.
My mum don't like flashy things.
Yeah.
She goes to work at the school, so very normal. Like, she likes doing her gardening. Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
So like, done the fence, done the shed, and we're just sitting in the garden, yeah? And I must have like 100 grand or something in my account at this time. Right. Yeah, so we're like a few months in, I'm getting brand deals, people are like sending me big money quick. I'm just sitting there thinking, like, I looked at my bank, on net banking, it's mental, isn't it? Like, you go on there, tapping a few buttons, and you can see how much you've got in it, and your card works this time. So now I'm thinking, like, this is going to be crazy. So they actually give me a black card with NatWest. I don't even know what it was, but they pulled me into a private room, and they give me a black card, and I can spend even more money. Like, I don't even need to spend it. But I get like a number they give me, so it's like you ring them any problems with the bank. So like, I ain't got to fuck about queuing up and any problems. I just call a number. Never used it though. Like, but it's just mad, isn't it? Like, they give me a card. But we're just sitting in the garden, the sun's setting. It's nice. It's about 3:30. My mum's finished school. She's sitting in the garden. She's mowing her lawn. I'm like, I want to do something, man. I'm bored. It's like the first weekend I had like no nightclub appearances, because when you leave, I was just basically working TV shows, breakfast shows, nightclubs. I'm always out. And this was the first weekend I've sat in and I've gone, and then I got some money in there and I'm like, this is quite nice. And I thought, what can be really nice to do? Like, when I get my mum something nice, and like, I always get my mum trainers. Like, every year I'd always have my mum trainers. Yeah. And I thought, no, we can do better than trainers, man. And I said, come, mum. I said, do you want a car? And she went, what? I said, come with me, let's go. And then we ended up like getting in the van. He had a van, and like we drove to Glen Hopkin. And we ended up going in there, and I'm loaded up with money in my card, I'm like walking around. I said, Mum, any car you want, just pick the best one.
What a lovely feeling.
And then she picked one that was like 6 or 7 grand, but they didn't have like the best wheels, the best inside. I was like, no, baby, no. I walked round, and I got the best car they had there, top spec, alloy wheels, Bluetooth, that was like a thing back then, bruv. Bluetooth, sunroof electric. Like, you'd get in the car, the light would come in through the roof. Mad. And I said, Mum, do you want automatic? She's like, no, manual. She only wants manual, innit? So like, I went to the man, I said, yeah, I'll take that, mate. So I went in like a little room. Oh, do you want a little finance, And I'm used to like going in clubs, popping bottles, like finance, what my dickhead, like my whole mental, I'm changed now in a sense that I've seen money now. Right. Like, so I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, I still got that card. I said to him, you got one of them card machines, mate, I'll just pay it. He said, what, like 15,000? I said, that's right. Yeah. And no joke, this is like the chip and pin back then. I couldn't even tap it on the phone. So I thought, make sure I remember my pin, and I put it in, and usually it gets declined. It's quite embarrassing. Or you'll be at the cash point and it says insufficient funds. I've been there many a time, it's really embarrassing. And I thought, this time's gonna work, And I sat there, put my pin in, they print out like a little receipt. I said, that's all right. We drove it home. It was like, I got a better feeling than that though, mate. I got a better feeling than that.
Good.
So this is like 2029 now. I'm fast forwarding, but it's a good feeling.
Yeah, go on.
I'm in 2019 now.
2029?
No, so my bad. Yeah, so I'm in 2019 and I've just split up with Charlotte. Yeah,
right.
She's Charlotte Crosby. Yeah. And I'm very bad with money. I'm like, I get money, but I give it away.
Frivolous.
Like, I'd go to my family, I'd have cash.
Right.
That's all my nieces, all my nephews, I'll go give them all cash.
Right.
I'll be at the bar, giving random people like scores.
Right.
Like, I just got it, you know what I mean? So then, like, I just broken up with Charlotte, and I said to my mum, like, I'm gonna go to Bali, yeah? This is over New Year's. And what happened was, over New Year's, my mate was over in Barcelona, so I went to Barcelona and then go to Bali just to be a bit single again. I'm just going for a breakup. I need to be left alone. But I had like, at that time, there was like over like 200 grand in the account, but I've spent bare money as well, but there's still like 200 G's sitting there, yeah? So I said to my mum, I said, Mum, like, I give my mum everything, innit? So it's like, that's the only person I can trust. Like my mum and my dad.
Yeah, of course.
So I said, Mum, what we're gonna do is, and she'll do anything. If I ask her, she'll do it for me. I said, look, we're gonna go to the bank now and I'm gonna transfer you some money. She said, how much? I said, well, I only want a couple of grand to go away with. I'm gonna give you 200 just to hold. And she was like, yeah, like it's mental when you think about it, it's like 200 G's, isn't it?
Yeah.
So then me and my mum went to Walthamstow market, we queued up, and I'm at the till with my mum, yeah? And I went to the front and I said, I want to send my mum some money. And they said, how much do you want to send to your mum? Yeah? And I said, there's a few people in there, but I'm wearing it. So I said, I leant over, I went, 200. Oh, £200? I said, no. I said, I'm proud of her, brother. I said, 200,000. She looked at me, I went, oh, okay.
Back room.
But it was, this is the feeling, this is the memory I'm going to share with you right now. This will go with me forever. Like, it's a big thing, isn't it? So we're standing there, yeah. And then, mate, I'm thinking, like, it's just like a normal day for me. I know I'm going to get more. Yeah. Like, it's not really a big thing. But Mum's thinking, like, fucking hell, mate, 200 grand. Like, it's a bit mad. Then they pull you into, like, a little private room. Yeah. There's, like, a couple of private rooms inside. So you sit down, yeah. I remember sitting there and this big fat bloke come in, yeah. He thought he was the man, yeah. He's come in, was you with us, Rob, as well?
You told me about it.
It was unbelievable. Like, just a normal guy, just be normal to me, man. Like, just be normal. He's come in, this big fat bloke, yeah. He sat down, he said, how much you want to transfer today? And anyway, so like, he's made a big business out of it, told him how much. And he said, I'm going to get someone else to do it. So he's like left the room, right? And I'm just sitting in this little room, it's proper quiet in the quiet rooms, brother. I'm just sitting there. Before he left, he said, do you want a tea or coffee? I said to my mum.
Champagne, mate.
Yeah, no, I said, black coffee, mate. I said, what do you want, mum? She said, I'm all right. I just get her water. Right, so he's fucked off, yeah? I'm just sitting there with my mum. We're not talking, just sort of sitting there. Now I'm thinking about it in my head, like, I've got to go on that flight. I've just booked that. Gonna go to Bali. Like, my head's not really here. Like, but I'm in the room with mum. And then, like, she looked at me. She's gone, she's gonna cry, bruv. It's bare sad, bruv. Oh, it's sad, mate. She,
It's all right, man. Take your time, bro.
Bruv, it's sad, bruv. She's still alive, my mum, innit? And she's just done that, yeah?
Yeah.
Fuck, man. She done that to me, yeah? And she said, you never, like...
There's the other ones there.
You never thought this would happen, Stephen, did you? And I said, what do you mean? She said, no, like, growing up, like I'd always come to the school, or that, like, she would say, like, there's always be a problem, like, you never thought you'd be able to transfer me this money sort of thing. Yeah. I didn't really see it as, like, a big thing, but, like, me and mum's never spoken like that, but I think I've always been, like, kind of all right. Yeah. But, like, looking now at my mum, being when I've got a car, I've done a load of stuff up in the house, like, she must be thinking, like, fuck, man, my son's giving me, like, 200 grand, bro. Like, it's a mad feeling. Like, it's like they treat you differently, man. Like, you go into, like, a little side room, and then, like, someone else has come in, and then, like, he was so nervous to transfer the money, like, they must transfer big money all the time, innit? But he was so nervous to transfer the 200 grand because when you do it, they've got to get the correct account number and sort code and name
and
on
triple
card.
check it.
So imagine, bruv, you've sent money and it's the wrong digit.
Yeah,
Skeezer was
there
shaking.
Yeah, yeah.
And in my head, I was going to tap it in on the screen and be like, chip and pin.
Yeah.
You can't chip and pin 200 G's, bruv.
Yeah.
So like, and then he got so nervous, the big fat blokes had to come back in. All his buttons were popping out. I don't know how he's got the job to manage them.
Yeah.
He sat down like it's his money, yeah? He's gone, let me do it. Go on, you get up.
Did he say it's only some digits?
Yes, it's only some digits. It's like it's his money. Like, come on, mate. So he's got up and he's trying to tell mum 200 grand, and then mum's had to check if the money's gone in. And do you know what it was? It's like a feeling of like, you could tell for your mum to do that to you and be like, can you believe you're doing this? Like, can you believe you're It was like, you win Big Brother. For me, that's nothing. That's like it was fun, it was amazing, it's a good experience. When my mum or dad says things to me, it hits differently, bruv. It hits, totally. If anyone was to say anything about my mum or my dad or my brother or sister, like, it's a different side of me I don't like to see. So when your mum says to you how proud she is, or like she just couldn't believe it, like it's the best feeling in the world, mate.
What a beautiful moment for you that you're able to do that.
Unbelievable.
People
Unbelievable to
their
share
whole
that.
lives can't
no
do
one
that
could
for their
ever
family,
see. No one could ever see that.
I am yet to do that for my fam. Do you get what I'm saying?
It'll happen, bruv. It'll happen, bruv. It will happen.
What I'm saying is how lovely, and the fact that you are able to cherish that.
Amazing.
You know what I mean? And it means so much to you.
The best. It's one of them moments in life where it's like, you always remember like one thing about your mum or one thing about your dad, and it can be something so stupid, like it could be like a good birthday, or it could be like they got you like a really cool pair of rollerblades or something. But that was our moment when we were just sitting there, and I'm just thinking about the madness of things that I've got to do, and it was just like she was so like happy, like it was like
beautiful.
Like fuck, like that's my son.
That's my son.
Like it's,
He did it. He
but,
did
we
it.
but we never speak like that. Like,
but it's a feeling. He did it. He
man,
did it. Yeah, man. I love that for you.
And the thing is, it's like I don't want to fast forward now, but obviously with my dad and what's happened to him, we had plans for this boxing fight that I've got coming up.
Yeah.
And we promised that he was going to be there. He was going to be in my corner. He was going to watch me fight. He was going to watch me at my event. He was going to walk out with me. He was going to be in my corner. And that was our thing. And it's a shame I couldn't get that moment with him, but we got a load of good moments.
It's still beautiful that you have lovely moments.
I best, of course.
I love that for you.
Yeah.
I got to ask the question: what happened to the 200 grand? What happened to all this money? You're making money. Are you investing? What are you doing?
So, I bought a house.
Right.
Okay.
Smart investment.
Okay, but because it's like I need my own space. I always wanted to live in Loughton and Essex.
Right.
I've always lived in East London.
Yeah.
It's like the place to be.
Right.
And when I bought it, I didn't really care about like the location of like people looking, overseeing it. In my head, I'm thinking like three bedroom little detached.
Yeah.
For me, I'm more than happy.
Yeah.
It's not, I'm Stephen Bear. I need to get a mansion.
Right.
I need to get butlers. I need to get a fucking swimming pool. In
Yeah.
mine, I'm like, sleeping in a little fucking room in the house with my mum's. I've got my own space now. I'm going to turn this into a palace. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I think I paid like, it was only back then like $450.
Right.
But like, I struggled always like getting like credit in my name.
Right.
Where I never had a normal job.
Yeah.
And where they love me so much on my bank, they actually got me the mortgage on my house. So I put down something mad like 30 or 40% on the house.
Yeah.
I paid off a chunk.
Yeah,
bro.
good.
And so I got that, and then everything I got come in, I'll just do the house up. So when you come into my house back then, I had like the best of everything.
Yeah.
Like start from like the garden, I had like a fucking hot tub.
Yeah.
I had the best garden furniture. You'd go into my lounge, I had marble floor everywhere. I had fucking mirrored splashback. I had fucking antique glass.
Yeah.
By the fucking, it's like a 70-inch telly out on my wall.
Yeah.
With a fireplace that had all different colours. I had all different like carpets with different underlay around the house.
Yeah.
I had like, you wash your hands in my bathroom, pomegranate soap. Like anything you could get. Anything you could get. Like,
But it's good that you're spending that on that and you're not buying like, I don't know, dumb shit. That's good. Like that's your house.
I mean, obviously I'll buy silly things, but
of
the
course.
majority of my money just went on that. And then obviously I bought things for my family. I went on amazing holidays. I travelled. I didn't go to first class, but I travelled business class.
Can I just say, you
That
took
was.
me a few places, Steve.
I took my brother to Vegas. I took him to
beautiful.
LA.
Nice and
I'm spending
free
£1,000 on Rob. getting boxing tickets, the best seats. We'll go to nightclubs over in LA, Rob. How big were the queues? Oh, get on this.
Table,
right?
get a
no,
table.
No, better than that, mate. So we plan nothing, but with me, I'll go out and I'll just get a table. Like, it's not really, I'm not going to stand at a bar.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not used to that anymore. Like, money's coming in now.
Yeah.
So like, Rob's there, like, paid for him to go away, yeah, and it was like, this line was a joke, Bob. It went like at the club.
Was that the first night?
Yeah, like first, second night.
Yeah.
At the door. At the shop, he's inside some shopping mall kind of mad location thing. Outside into the street across the road, yeah. I don't do queues, yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought, oh no. So I've gone to the front. This is what I always say, yeah. I say, how you doing, mate? So I go, right, it's just me and Rob. Yeah. Like, you don't get a table with two people, like, there's usually a few of you all chipping like $1,000 or something. And right to the front, I said, oh yeah, I'm on the guest list. Complete lie. I said, I'm on the guest list. I said, Stephen Bear. They checked. I said, yes, yeah. My agent sorted everything out. I said, I've got a table tonight. And they always say, oh, I said, I get someone else, mate. I'm only come here tonight. Then they'll get someone else, they get the manager. My name's not on the list, but they'll go, oh no, it's all right. And it was like $5,000 for our table, yeah. And I looked at.
Was this Vegas?
We done LA and Vegas together,
Right.
and it was like $5,000 for a table, and I've gone, that's all right. And then we've literally cut all the queue, gone in. Yeah, they're bringing out drinks and drinks. You've got your own private security. It's just me and Rob sitting there. We're like looking round. The club is popping. Like both LA and Vegas, they're both popping, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's like to do things like that. People can say that's a waste of money, but for me, to take my brother away and just to do that, like, oh, it's priceless, man.
Yeah.
It really is.
No.
Like, it is a waste of money, but in the next breath, like, I can tell my kids and
It's
like,
a lived experience.
it's the best experience. I'm not used to tables and that nice life. And
Yeah.
now we're traveling to other countries, watching the biggest and best boxing events, and we're hitting the clubs, and we've got a sick hotel we're staying in. Like, it's amazing.
What do you do after Big Brother? Is this the tattoo show?
So we done just the two of us after that, yeah.
Yeah.
We done one season of that, thoroughly enjoyed it. I met Charlotte on the show. Didn't really understand the concept of it. The night before, I'm in a nightclub drunk, yeah. I woke up on set the next day, still drunk. So if you watch the first episode of that with me in it, I can't even talk properly.
Right.
I had like 1 or 2 hours sleep and I still soldiered through to film.
How much are they paying you to host that?
That was like $30,000 for the first one.
Right. And then you end up being with her.
Yeah, we got together on the show. So we ended up like, just like chatting, right? And then we were sharing like a dressing room. So like, I would get changed in front of her. Like, I'd have pants on and whatever, but like, when I take my top off, I like chat to her with my top off. Do you know what I mean? Giving off like signals without giving off signals. Do you know what I mean? Just to let you know, like, you know what I mean, baby?
Yeah.
So we're like chatting, and then she had like this boyfriend at the time, but I don't really get deep with girls like, oh, you got a boyfriend? We just like chat to you normally. Do you know what I mean? We just chat like, not, but really I'm thinking like, God, man, she's fit, man. She's looking good. Yeah. So like, we ended up like within 1 week of like filming, we ended up like just kissing in back room, whatever. And she's still with a fella at the time, but it was like whatever. And then we ended up, she had a hotel, and where I stayed in Walthamstow, I'd travel from Walthamstow there, and she would come from the hotel. But then after filming, I'd go back to a hotel,
right?
And we'll just like chill out, and it was nice, man, to share an experience with someone who's well alright, who's proper fit. Like, it was nice, man.
And then you make it public.
Yeah, we do. I think it was on
Celebs.
No, it was on Celebs Go Dating I did.
Oh, you did that as
So
well?
after that, I done Celebs Go Dating. I was halfway through filming of that, but I was seeing Charlotte at the same time.
Right.
And then we ended up like them finding out I was with Charlotte, so I got taken off the show more early.
Right. But in that show, pouring a drink on the woman and stuff like that, are you just still just...
No, I just feel with me, I'm just having a laugh, like I know.
But it appears like you know what's gold. I can't explain it, man. It's like,
no, but
again...
Chicken in the oven, Steve, remember that one?
It's like you're on a dating show, yeah? And it's like, what can you do on dates that can be so bad, but then what can it be really funny? But it was like a sense of like, if I see someone I don't like, why am I going to sit there for an hour and a half chatting to you? I'm going to make up an excuse. And then one of them was, I think I ended up just leaving.
I've got to go.
I've got to go. And I said to the waiter, like, why have you got to go? And I was like, fuck it, I don't know. I left the chicken in the oven, but I just thought nothing of it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm just shagging bare birds. So it's like, I ain't got time for this. I've already got paid. I think for that show, they give me 40 grand. Yeah,
oh, wow.
yeah.
Okay,
So it's
the
like,
checks are coming in.
So it's like, we're just getting paid. We're getting laid. Have I really got to sit there and talk to you? No, let's just do something quite funny. And
right.
Yeah, that's what happened.
But it does appear you are TV gold.
I enjoy it, man.
For all these producers, he's the guy to get. Let's just cut him the check.
I enjoy it, man. I enjoy it.
Do you know what I mean? Why did it end with Charlotte then?
Do you know what? She was a very, very, very nice girl. Really got on, and unfortunately, just made a mistake. Like, I just didn't want to be with her no more. And she was nothing but nice to me. Like, like her mum, her dad.
Right.
Stayed in her house, and I was very immature. I think.
Right.
I think I was very immature, and yeah, we just broken up. And I tried to get her back afterwards, but she wouldn't have none of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fast forward. What happens after that then? Is this when things start taking a dip?
No, so after that, I got offered, this is how crazy it was, and Charlotte can vouch for me as well. No one knows this, innit? Right. So I got offered to do Celebs Go Dating Again.
Right.
Okay, but I've just broken up with Charlotte.
Right.
And they offered me like 60 or 70 grand to go on, yeah? And then I told Charlotte, I said, look, I don't want to be with no one else, babe. I want to be with you. And I ended up turning down Celebs Go Dating, the second one, for that. To say, just to be like, I don't care about the money, like, I actually like her. Do you know what I mean? And looking back now, I think, like, would I have changed that? Yeah.
But that shows a growth.
That's how I am. That's just how I am as a person. No one sees that, bro.
But that shows a growth in you, perhaps, that you're now willing to stay with someone and trying to be with a woman. Do you get what I'm saying?
No.
Despite 70 bags, bro.
No, but I tell you what it is.
That's a lot of money.
It's like
a lot of garden fences.
There's a lot of fences getting planted, mate. You know what it's like? It's like when you're seeing so much money come in, you sort of forget how much money actually is. In the end, it's not like millions of pounds. But that 70, will it really improve my life? Do I really care about that? It's not really going to change anything. I want to be with you, babe. Do you know what I mean? And then I've turned that down. Anyone else would have took it to go back on the telly and took the money, bruv. With me, I just broke up with someone.
But I would have thought the old Stephen Bear would have done that as well.
But no one sees this side of me.
You get what I'm saying? Like, the old Stephen Bear would have done that.
But no one would see that. If I like someone and I really like them and they're a nice person and I've done something quite wrong, money is irrelevant to me.
Right.
And looking back, should I have done that? Probably not. Like, I should have just lived my life, but it just made me feel better, made me sleep at night.
How much money have you made in total? Ballpark, allegedly, if the taxman says.
Allegedly.
Just for entertainment purposes, it's not real.
It'll be over £1 million.
Okay.
Have I got that now? No.
But have you ever deeped that? Like, yo, I'll...
Now, do you know what it is? Okay, look. It's exciting, it's amazing, and I've tasted... It ain't just the money that you've tasted the fame. So you've tasted the free restaurants, you've tasted the free food, you've tasted the free drinks, you've tasted people paying you to be their brand ambassador. Like, it's like a, ooh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm at my most happiest when I'm just with mum and dad.
Yeah.
At home, walk to the park. Yeah, I play football every Sunday, Hackney Marshes.
Yeah.
Load of Nigerian men. Yeah, I met over there, walking the dog at the time.
Yeah.
That's when I'm most happiest, playing football, doing normal things. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, I've seen it. No, I haven't got it now. But now it's like, I found, you're always your most happiest when it's like you're with your mum, well, with me anyway, you're with your mum or with your dad, or you feel like no stress and you just feel happy. So I've met a girl, I fall in love with her, we ended up getting married. She's had to deal with horrible things being said about her online. Not only that, she's had to deal with like the stigma that goes along with being with someone who's been accused of something very bad. And then you end up seeing how they've reacted to everything, how they are as a person. You've noticed how well their family treat you. And it's like, you can't ask for a better family in terms of a family away from my family.
Yeah.
They'll do anything for you. I'll go around her nan's house, we'll be cooking dinner, eating food, playing cards, going for walks.
Yeah.
Her mum helped us pack everything up over in Brazil to come back to here. Like, we've got a very loving family and I'm very lucky for that. So it's like, I've seen us go through all that. I'm not going to mug you off now and just shag someone else because I'm not interested in that no more. I want to I just want to feel happy. And then obviously I've met my bird. We ended up getting married in Brazil. And then we've ended up now, she's pregnant with my baby. And I'm mature enough to be like, what an amazing time of my life. Like, I would give everything that I've done up before in my whole life than to be in a position right now, married with a baby on the way, with a girl I know I'm going to be here forever. Like, obviously you can't say the word forever, but I see people break up all the time. I see people arguing all the time. My mum and dad were together for like nearly 50 years. How many years, Rob?
Married 47 years.
Married
Beautiful,
47
beautiful.
years. Yeah. And it's like the happiness my mum used to get when my dad come home. Or like we'll all go to the park together. Or we'll just go and get an ice cream at the park. Like, and we're just all together. Money, I don't care about all that. Obviously it's nice. Obviously it's amazing. It's £1 million. Should I have deserved that? Put myself out there. I applied for it. Do you know what I mean? Was I stupid with the money? Could have been more sensible.
People are going to ask me in the comments, so I'll ask you, where has that money gone? Has it all gone? Where are you?
So I owe nearly £500,000 in legal fees.
Oh, now?
Now.
Okay.
So on paper, I've got no money.
Right. Okay. That's where we're at.
So
Okay.
that's where we're at. So it's like, I've got no dough.
Right.
I'm living at my mum's.
Right.
If you want to chase me for money, knock on my door. I'm riding a push bike, mate. Yeah, to the gym. Yeah, you're gonna clamp the tyre on the push bike. You're not gonna get my car, bruv, are you?
Right.
And then what happens is, in 6 years, your credit file, whatever, everything gets wiped.
Right.
And you start from like, you can say you've
Fresh.
got money, you can say you can buy nicer things and whatever. So now,
are you bankrupt then? Is that
I
term?
didn't declare myself as bankruptcy.
Right.
But
you owe a lot of money.
It's around that. But I've been told after 6 years, I don't know how true this is, but I've been advised that after 6 years, you can't really get chased for things like that anymore. Does that make sense? So I'm at a stage in my life right now where it's like, right, I need to stay fit. I want to keep my wife happy. And like any money that I get now, I'm not paying on rent. I've just come back from Brazil. I'm living in prime location in Walthamstow, East London.
East 17, mate.
Try and get a house in East London now to rent.
You can't.
£3,000 a month.
It's
for
over.
rent, £3,000 a month. Yeah.
And what's that area in Walthamstow?
Walthamstow Village.
What the
Banging,
fuck's going
bro.
on?
I'm next door to Walthamstow Village, basically. It's mental.
The home counties, they're moving to Walthamstow.
But it's just a little one.
It's unbelievable.
It's all right.
It's unbelievable.
It's all right.
Amazing. It's not amazing.
No,
it's not like
I get it.
It's Walthamstow, though.
It's a one-way thing,
Yeah.
and I get it. But I'm like,
You don't warrant £1 million, though.
Yeah,
I understand it. It doesn't warrant
flats and
that.
shit. Like what?
So it's like, this is what I'm seeing. It's like, I've just come back from Brazil. I'm living in an area where it's like yuppie now, well-to-do, paying no rent. Like, just ride your bike, mate. Go to the gym and save your money.
Happy.
Just chill out. Me and my wife go food shopping in Aldi, mate. We load up protein shakes, chicken, steak. I got you salmon, babe, didn't I? Salmon the other day.
Steve,
and we're sitting there just laughing.
If someone says, money can't buy happiness, what's your response to that?
That's a lie. Like I tell you what, like, money is a great feeling. And it's like, I don't like being poor. Not like poor, but it's like, if the feeling of going somewhere and like going straight into a club and getting a table, it's a great feeling. And you need money to do that, okay? But I think if you've got love, like true love, you see billionaires, very depressed, very sad, looking for young girls, not young girls, like 20-year-olds, to like make them happy, but you won't be ever truly happy. Like with my bird who I'm with, we've gone through a lot already. It's only been 2 years. And it's like, that's priceless, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's the best feeling. So if I was to be with my bird and come into that money again, I'll do things way more differently. But you can't think like that. I'd just hide it in a better place, probably.
Under the floorboards and that. Like.
You hide it in a better place. Like, do you know what I mean? That's basically it. So,
are you working now?
Well, I am. I'm self-employed.
Right.
So I've been offered a role, doing a boxing event.
Okay.
I'm not going to say the figure, okay, but the money's not going to me, so it won't be going to my account. Right. It'll be going to family members who I owe money to, okay? It's a little booster. Right. Do you know what I mean? It's like a little ticket. Look, It's a little tickler. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to get fit, yeah? I'm going to put on a great boxing show, yeah? Put myself back out there again, and hopefully...
Where is it, Steve?
It's over at York Hall on the 25th of July against Andy Lee, unbeaten. But no, it just come about, opportunity come about, and I took it, and it's like headlining, getting a bit of the taste of like, don't know, like something positive, man.
Yeah.
Come on, bruv, like, how many years of just nonsense? Like, fucking, let's just change the script a little bit. And like, I've come back, this has come, and not just I want to put on a good show for everyone. With me, it's got to be done in style. Do you know what I mean? So my plan is this, and if you're watching, mate, first round, like the best KO you've ever seen, like relentless, front forward pressure, the build up at the press conference. I've got it all planned out. I want it to look like I'm networking. Like, Andy's a very nice guy, but with me, it's like, if I want to cement me as a person in this celebrity boxing or whatever it is, I'm not going to be going to distance because it's boring. Yeah. It really is. Like, you're just an amateur boxer. You're not even amateur level. You're below that. You should leave everything in the ring and you should be on the floor afterwards in exhaustion. Not nick a fight on points, like, and stink the gaff out. Right. So this is basically my new...
Is that your new avenue, box?
Well, we see how it goes. Like, right now, this is my job. Like, I've got 10 weeks until fight night. This is my job. I'm giving everything to it. Like today I went to the gym before I come here on my push bike, bruv. Yeah. No parking fines, no parking tickets.
You're lucky the bike's still there, mate.
It's his bike. It's his bike. It's actually his bike.
I hope you got a D-lock, mate. Old school D-lock, mate.
There we go. Yeah, you got 20 quid, mate.
Fucking 2 of them, bro.
Scores, mate. Scores.
You need 2 of them.
And it's like I put the bike up right side, crashed it in. As I've crashed.
Don't crash it. It's his bike.
No, listen, I've crashed it in, locked it up. Yeah, it's all parked up. There's like a hotel next to where I parked the bike opposite the gym. It's not a fancy one, yeah. Right. This bird's come out. That's tasty, yeah. My bird's here, yeah. She's come out, yeah. I said, you right, babe? She's like, you right? Parked my bike up. I said, you need to get one of these, love. I said, no point walking about. And she started laughing. I thought, all right then. Crashed that into the gym. So
nice. Are you going to go down this kind of misfits route? Is that the goal?
Do you know what?
I've had a lot of misfits fighters here. I've had champions sit here.
Do you know what it is? It's like, people say, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And you don't do it. Right. Okay, with me, I'm going to tell you now exactly what's going to happen. Yeah. Okay? And God is my witness. We've got caught in 4K. This is receipts. Right. I'm going to put on such a good performance for my fight. People are going to be begging me to return back maybe the same promotion or another promotion or whatever. It's going to be very interesting, very exciting because you need an exciting person on the scene. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Or someone who can like hype up a fight. But yeah. So my plan is putting a great performance. Offers potentially might come in. But my main focus right now is, mate, get whatever I can to come in, yeah? Obviously nothing goes directly to me, but just be happy with what I've got from that one little move. And before I look around in September, I've got a little girl coming. So it's like, my main priority now is, I've got brand new carpet at my mum's, I've painted all the walls, I've got a brand new cot at my mum's, I've done the whole room up, everything's brand new. This is what I've been working on, do you know what I mean? So it's like, when the baby comes into the world, I just want to be there and just give it everything. And then obviously offers are going to come in. But honestly, I'm at my most happiest when I'm filming. Like, I love being on TV. I love filming. I love being in awkward situations. That's my thing. But you got to play with the cards you've got in your hand, mate. So right now, this is the card I've got in my hand. Right, do really good with this. Hopefully more opportunities will come. But this world, yeah, it's a funny life. You could be on top of the world, you could be lowest of the low, you can go back up again, but if you can go through the whole journey with a smile on your face and you've got food in the fridge, that is all you need. Also, rumpy pumpy in the evenings, every night, babe. She knows.
Who would you like to fight in an ideal world?
Mike Tyson.
No, probably in an ideal world.
Because we can, if you want to call out people, bro, this is your time to do it, bro.
No, like, if you're going to do it, you want to do it properly. So it would have to be like, a Netflix. Like, I'm bypassing like Misfits. I'm
Because
thinking
Misfits doing their thing, bro.
no, they're doing their thing, but I'm thinking if
Tommy
you're,
Fury's
if
fighting
you're,
Eddie
if
Hall.
you're saying like the biggest of the big, the winner of Eddie Hall and Tommy Fury then.
Okay.
Because if they're on...
but some would say you got to earn that, innit, bruv? You got to get a couple wins under your belt, innit?
No, but earn in what way?
Have
Have you got to earn it in terms of boxing or credibility, resume of what you've done on television? Because you can't really beat that.
Right, I think but you got to be in the ring and do something. You got to lay the smackdown, Steve.
But you do know from this performance you're going to witness.
Right.
For the first performance.
Yeah, when is it? You're cool.
25th of July.
I'm coming.
25th of July. We'll get you there. We'll get you there. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
yeah.
But it's like people will be scared to fight me.
Okay.
And people are going to be like, yeah, all right, mate. Oh, you've only had like one fight. It was only so and so. But you're going to see the work I'm going to do to this geezer on the day, and you'll be like. I'm excited, man.
What was the thing about in the market? A lot of people saying that was pre-planned. What happened with that? Tell me, because it looked like you was jogging. The geezer was standing there.
I'm going for a run.
Right.
In the morning, I've said today I'm going to go for a nice run. There was two options: Hackney Marshes or Walthamstow Market. But I chose Walthamstow Market because I wanted to have a fry up afterwards.
Right.
Even though I'm training,
You went to do the Rocky thing, innit?
It's a little treaky treat. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, running down there. Read the vicar, see the caught the chicken, running around the little pen. I've caught that. Right there, the stairs. Yeah, Mickey.
Right.
So we're down there, minding my business, just jogging along. Someone shoved me.
Yeah.
I didn't know who it was. I'm blind. I've got my sunglasses on, so like where I've just like looked up. And I've seen him like that. I didn't really hear what he said. He had his hands there. Straight away, I'm like, Walthamstow, East London, could be carrying, man. Do you know what I mean? So I thought, let me just diffuse the situation. Got diffused, ran away, and little did I know, it's quite pre-planned. He went out looking for me. And I only found out afterwards when I think his other mate was there who grabbed me, and the other guy recording it, but nothing pre-planned.
Do you think that's crossing the line, though, him actually trying to find where you are?
Anyone that puts their hand on you or they're following you to cause trouble, play silly games, you get silly prizes. Amazing quote. And it's like, if you're going to go out looking for trouble, I'm not really a, come on then, mate, you're going to do it. You just, and then just leave. And then whatever happens, happens.
So 25th of July, York Hall.
Bethnal Green.
Tickets.
I think you can get tickets if you go on to...
We'll put a link on the thing.
Yeah, link in my bio on Instagram. Go on Andy's Instagram. But do you know what it is? It's going to be such an amazing event. If you do like your boxing, I heard the undercard's very good. I don't need to sit here and sell the fight, but it's going to be like... You're going to see a man in the ring, which is me, where this fight is my life.
Right.
Like, Andy could be coming on there and being like... He could be seeing it as like, oh, something to do, fight Stephen Bear. Like, for me, like... This is all I've got in terms of like going forward, what direction my life could go in right now. This is kind of like the only route. So it's like, I am giving it everything. So you're going to see a dangerous man in that ring on the day. And I'm excited to like, you know, you got people going, oh, I'm so hard, I'll fucking do this, or I'll do ya. Like, you're going to be very like, this is exciting, man. I'm Mike Tyson, just cool when he's like, he's just like, yeah, man, the East London.
Man said the white Mike Tyson, Jesus. All we need is the tattoo, bro. We get the tattoo thing. Okay, this case stuff, can we not talk about it at all?
Do you know
I don't want to get in trouble, I don't want to get you in trouble. But I'm going to get a barrage of questions of why have you not asked X, Y, and Z?
The problem we've got is, I don't like listening to what the police have got to say to me. Okay?
No, but I don't want you to get in trouble. I don't want to do all that. I'm not here for that.
Yeah, of course. My wife's pregnant.
Yeah.
I'll come home, they'll be at my door. Right. They make a big song and dance about it. Every opportunity that I've crafted after all that madness. But after 5 years,
no, that's
legally,
fine. I don't want
I can talk about it.
Okay.
So, man, Bond is my word.
Can I just ask a question? Do you have any regrets about the way you handled that, perhaps? I don't want to talk about the thing.
Understand.
I'm just going to...
No regrets whatsoever, because you behave in a way where it's just you as a person. So when anything bad happens to you, you need to just be yourself. So if you see a situation that is so far-fetched and so stupid and so ludicrous, just take it for what it is. Right. It's got to be a joke, innit? Little did I know, it's quite a serious thing.
Right. Why is it little did you know? Because it does appear it was a serious thing from the get-go.
Only because when you get put inside and you're watching programmes about yourself, I was on Crime Watch, you watch a documentary.
Fast crime.
Yeah, when you watch things, how people talk about you
Right.
and how they talk about the crime and how
Yes.
it's all laid out, you look really evil. And it's quite an awful crime, isn't it?
Right.
Like, yeah, it's
Right.
like it's an awful crime to be accused of. So if I really thought about the crime I'm being accused of and everything, no way.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Because coming in a Rolls Royce, given the bravado
Yeah.
perhaps, and kind of it almost looked like you're kind of doubling down. Do you get what I'm saying? Which perhaps made it seem worse. I don't know.
No,
Do you regret any of that? Because
Of
it was like
course.
you started to play up to the
Do you know what it
and
is?
say, all right then,
It's
I'm
like
gonna double.
where-
Do you get what I'm saying?
Where in my head, I knew I was innocent.
Right.
I knew. Like, don't matter what you say and what you bring up, the facts are the facts.
Right.
So I might as well have a laugh while I'm doing it. And the problem I had is, it just looked so much more worse. It's like, he's in the fur coat, he's in the rock. But what I wanted to do was in my head was like this. Told ya. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
I told ya.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
But it
that's
did look
it.
bad. That you was. It almost looked like you were doubling down on it.
I
And
look
that
like
was perhaps.
we've got like the scary villain. You got the scary
Right.
villain, loves what he does. It's all like, oh, he's such a bad person. Can't believe he done this. He's evil.
Right.
Now look at him. He loves the attention. And I never said like that, man. I didn't say that deep.
Go on,
Can I just say, no,
Push can.
even as your brother, Steve, you know I'm going to say next, but turning up in a Rolls and in a big coat to court, bad move, Steve.
Right.
And I think he knows he probably it wasn't the best thing to do. Maybe he was playing up a bit.
Yeah.
That's always been Steve.
Right.
But he shouldn't have done it.
Right. Were you playing the Stephen Bear character like the TV character as
No,
opposed to?
I'll tell you what it was. I thought,
Do you get what I'm saying?
I
And you thought, hold on, cameras are on
I
me.
thought
Let
it
me
would
be the
like-
guy that they want.
I thought it would be like, I've had 2-3 years of getting just hounded. And in them 2-3 years, I wasn't allowed to say anything online.
Right.
Because if I did,
Yeah, of course
they'll
you can't.
take me to court.
Yeah, you
because
can't.
I'm ruining the investigation, whatever.
Yeah.
So I've got one person on that side getting slandered, including the press. So I've had 2-3 years of a build-up of like, this wasn't very nice, mate.
Right.
So this is the first time I'm stepping out in public. In my head, I'm just going to breeze this. Everything's going to be fine. Let's just have a laugh with it. Let's make it memorable. Let's make it like, oh, this is like all juicy. But I didn't realise like how bad it could actually look from an outsider's point of view. Like, do you know what I mean?
You're saying
I didn't really think. Yeah, I just didn't really
let's
think.
have a laugh.
Yeah.
But so looking back, do you regret doing those type of things? Perhaps could you have just handled the situation?
Because it's not me, and it's like how I was.
But
back.
your life's on the line here, Steve. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
like
I never-
you
but I
could
never
go
knew-
inside here. Do you get what I'm
but
saying?
but it doesn't matter. From what happened in the courtroom,
Right.
from everything that happened, I could have turned up in an Uber, in a nice black suit every day, and I would have got the exact same outcome.
Right.
And they would have said this. It was hard for me, man. It was this. Right. Either I turn up looking very upset and sad, and look at him, look fake crying, looking sad, or turn up looking like he don't give a fuck. And that's the route I'd rather go down as. If I know I'm going to be taken down, go down in flames.
But that appears you're putting the fuel in the fire by doing that.
Of course,
and you're
of
essentially
course,
you're putting fuel on your own fire.
But what would have been more better
No,
for me?
I can't speculate. Do you go and say?
But what would have been more satisfying for me?
Right.
Is to say this: after 2-3 years of me not allowed to speak about it,
Right.
just say this: I told you I was telling the truth,
Right.
and then let me go back in the car, go home, and then be like, fucking hell, like maybe we should have given him a break. But wasn't
Obviously, we can't talk about that. So
Of course.
When you actually get sent down, how was that feeling? Like, this is now real now.
Do you know what? Like, it was only until I got in the prison cell it felt real.
Right.
Because before then, it don't seem real. You go down into like a little holding cell.
right.
They call your name. I've still got my clothes on. It's only until you get into like a prison sort of van and they put you in. Even that don't really feel real.
Right.
'Cause I feel like when's they gonna say cut? Do you know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
And then you go inside and they give you some jogging bottoms. They take off all your clothes. They give me a pair of plimsolls that were too big, like size 12s.
Right.
Yeah. Couldn't moan. Wouldn't give me a size I needed. Right. Ask them for a 9. He's giving me a pair of 12s and he wouldn't even change them.
You
for
take
me.
what you get.
Yeah, that's what it
Take
is.
what you get.
That's what it is, yeah.
Right.
He gave me a dirty old grey tracksuit. But
Yeah.
it was only until I got inside the actual cell.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there and it's like, oh shit. Like,
Right.
oh, this is bad. Like, I'm looking down thinking, is this what's happened to me? Like, it was, bro, it's a mad feeling. And like, you look around, you got all scratches on the walls, you got all dents on the toilet, you got all fucking like, that don't really bother me, sleeping in places that are rough anyway. But then you sit there and you think,
I'm here for a while.
and you think, oh shit, like, I've actually been found guilty of this. Like, it was a mad feeling, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
And then how is prison, coping with prison?
I enjoyed it.
Right.
I enjoyed it. It wasn't like
In what
tedious.
way?
It wasn't like long days. It was like, the best way I could describe, I'd done like a year.
Right.
Ran about a year in there, yeah?
Where was
So
it?
I done 3 months in Chelmsford and done like another like 9 months in Brixton, yeah?
Right.
And it's like one big social club.
Poker.
Yeah, but I only started playing poker in Brixton, but it was like, at the very first one, it's like a holding prison.
Right.
So people go to Chelmsford before you go somewhere else. So it's a Cat B, not a Cat C.
Right.
Cat B is, they don't let you out at all.
Right.
You get let out for like 1 hour.
Right.
There's no social, there's no gym. Like, if you go gym, it could be like once a week. Like, it's a bit mad in that kind of prison, yeah, Chelmsford.
And you was in a Cat B?
Cat B to begin with,
Right.
for 3 months.
Right.
And then I got moved to Brixton, was a Cat C.
Right.
It could be a Cat D.
Right.
Maybe.
Any kind of trouble in there? Are you being troubled? Are you all right? Because you're
Yeah, no,
known.
I
Because you're
understand.
known and
No,
your
there
face
was
is everywhere
probably- there's
in the
like
press.
Just a handful of altercations
Right.
that could be seen as like pretty scary. I got tried to get extorted for money. That was over in Brixton.
Right.
I diffused that situation.
How'd you do that then?
What, the extortion
Yeah.
time?
How'd you?
All right, yeah.
diffuse it?
So I was in the showers over in Brixton Prison, and this guy was my mate. I'm not going to say his name. We went gym together every day.
Yeah.
So for like 3 months, this one guy, yeah. But he had friends with other people on the wings, other wings.
Right.
And he's convincing me. It's a paranoid place prison, but he's convincing me that I've been. It's called green lit. I think you've heard this before. We've got the green light on you.
Right.
Like they're going to extort you for money,
Right,
or
right.
you're going to get badly like beaten up. You need to pay it. And with me, like, you ain't getting no money from me.
How much was it?
He never said.
Right.
But he just give me, so this is how it works. So we're in the showers, he's told me what's going to happen, and he said, you need to transfer, we're going to come to your cell, and we're going to tell you how much you need to transfer to this account, just to begin with. But then straight away, when I was in the showers, I said, I don't want to say his name, I said, just so you know, like, you ain't getting nothing. So you're not getting nothing. And I said, whoever's told you, and he's a big geezer, I said, whoever's told you to do this, I said, they're not going to get anything either. Okay, so you can tell your friends, I said, other wings, I said, no one's going to get nothing. And I said, what I'm going to do is, I can make a big thing about this, because I can go down to SEG, it's called SEG.
Right.
So it's like, they put you under the prison when you're around no one.
Right.
So it's like, I could go to a guard now and say, look, so-and-so's come up to me, so-and-so's tried to get money from me, but I've just told him straight. I said, I'm not going to not say nothing, mate. If you're going to try and storm me for money, I can get you really badly in trouble here. So I'm not a grass, I'm not like that.
Yeah.
But also, I'm not a cunt.
Right.
So you've got to tell them, just be honest. Because otherwise, I've seen people send money over. I've seen people get beaten up in their
just a
cells.
victim.
I've seen people like, you can get like a PlayStation or an Xbox in prison. I've seen people go in other people's cells and take their Xbox or take their PlayStation or take their food or their cans of drink or take their noodles. Like, it's mental. But where I kept myself, not myself to myself, like when I went over to Brixton, I went to the gym every day. I had my group of friends. I played poker every day on the wing. I was friends with all the cleaners. Like, I didn't sit in my cell. I did not talk to anyone.
Right.
But what you don't do is in there, you don't make yourself busy and talk about people behind their back and get in people's business, because I promise you, the moment you start doing that, you're in a world of pain.
Yeah.
And don't borrow no money off no one as well in there. And it's like, you see people get like, I've seen someone get, you know, like the old school movies, like, oh, he got kettle water over his head.
Yeah.
I've seen actually someone get kettle water slung in their face in their cell.
Yeah.
Proper naughty, bruv.
Yeah.
And it's like, it could have been a lot more worse for me there. It could have been a lot worse, but I think the prisons were, if anything happened to me inside, where I'm on the news anyway, whatever, their prison would be like, I was on like proper high alert, man. I was on like, I had my own cell. I didn't share with no one.
Right.
And it was only until I got to Brixton, they let me share with someone after 3 months, because I was friendly with everyone. It wasn't so bad, but it was like, they had tabs on me for everything. Because it's pretty like, it's a very scary and intimidating place if you're not really outgoing, or you don't want to get involved, or you don't want to get in activities. And the best way I can describe it is just like school. But I like school. I've got on with everyone at school.
Right.
So it's like, if you're not a social person, and if you're not a nice person, people are going to take the piss.
Right.
And got off lightly, really.
Yeah.
Like, I could have been a whole lot worse. I would have come out. I could have had scars on my face. I could have had anything. And all that's happened is, altogether, it's wasted 5 or 6 years of my life, just that stupidness. But now I've gone through that and I've come out smiling and I feel the best I've ever felt. I'm the strongest I've ever felt. Like, my life has never been so better, and I've had to go through all that, just that, to realise, like, this is actually way more nice just doing this or just doing, like, it's crazy, bro.
But has that whole thing changed your outlook now?
100%.
Who you are as a person?
100%.
Do you get what I'm saying?
If anyone that says prison don't change you, you're an idiot.
Right.
You really are. But I just didn't have the 1 year inside. From the moment I got accused, was 2020, my sentence finished in, I'm still on a 10-year licence to sign a fucking sex offenders register.
Oh yeah,
I'll tell you about that. Yeah, so it's like,
right.
The saga hasn't really ended, but the worst of it's done. But from 2020 to 2025, when I got officially released, that day I got released after 5 years, that was my sentence. During the 5 years, I could finally be free, get on a plane, go to Brazil. Like, I made money.
Yeah.
Even though I couldn't really get a normal job, as I was like at my mum's, I still found a way to get money. I still found a way to book flights to Brazil. I still found a way to get all clothes. Like, I just always find a way. Do you know what I mean? But you really appreciate, like, a good thing when you've got a good thing.
Yeah.
For example, my missus.
Totally.
Like, I would never do her wrong. Never do her wrong.
Just to be put on that list as well, that's got a very negative stigma. How is that? Do you think it was justified? Do you think you should have been on that list? Because when like people hear that word, you know what they go to.
It's like you're on the same list as Jimmy Savile.
Right. That's what I'm.
It's like, you know, if you know me, it's like, it's so farcical. It's like, what is going on?
But the fact that it's happened and you are now tarnished with that.
It's like, but it's not just for that. It's going to be forever.
Right. Are you on there forever?
No,
How's it work?
No, but you're known as...
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You're known as that forever.
Yeah,
so my lifespan now is, it doesn't matter how many amazing accomplishments I've done. People can try and refer back to that. They don't. But at the end of the day, it's like this. People really don't care about you. They only care about their own lives. If you really think about it, it's like, at the end of the day, when you go to bed at night, no one really gives a fuck. They really don't. Like, other people are so warped in their thinking, like, he said so many bad things, he's saying that about you, she's saying that, you've lost that. But it's like, when I lay in bed at night, I've got my missus, I've got my kid, no one really cares. Like, if you really deep it, so I'll just laugh about it. It's laughable. But obviously, it's a shame, is the word. Right. It's such a shame.
Do you know what it is? When you pan out your story, it would appear with that you've hit rock bottom. Yeah. Right? But there's a thing in you where your glass is half full.
But I'm positive.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. It's like you're always.
It's crazy
you'll
to think
always
like,
find a smile somewhere, right?
People,
and in some way, I rate that. Do you know what I'm saying? But if you were the other way inclined and you weren't that, if you was a glass half empty type of person.
So many people come up to me, and they say, how can you be so positive? How can you be so happy with what's happened? All them TV shows you've done, all the amazing things you've had. I had a 5-year contract before this happened with MTV. Like silly money, like really silly money. And even that got taken from me. But with me, it's like, I'm just happy every day. As long as my family's all right, I'm actually all right. Like, nothing really, like, all that material stuff, it's just an opinion. And you know what they say about opinions? Everyone's got one. Everyone's got one. So you can't really please everyone. Do you know what I mean? As long as you like, this is my dad always says, he's dead now, but this is his best quote. Like, it says loads of quotes. He says, if you stay strong, you can't be beat. So if you stay strong, whatever happens, if you just keep going to the gym and you don't talk negatively and stupidly, you physically can't get beat, because whatever someone throws at you, you're always going to win. And then what's happened because of this? Someone's offered me great money to fight at the York Hall, on the best boxing gyms. History is at the York Hall. People will give off anything. All these amateur fighters would love to headline there. I'm headlining there. Do you know what I mean? So now for me, I'm like, I'm flying.
Do you know what? I've just met you and your energy is out of this world.
Appreciate
I've never been, but it's like you always hang on to the positive, which is
because there's people out there that keep being negative.
But
and I say
that's what I'm saying. It does appear he's always been like that. I don't see his act, and I'm just judging with what I've met him. Yeah. But what I'm going back to again is if you weren't that way inclined, this could have finished like psychologically.
It's so bad. You've seen people do themselves in over it.
But that's what I'm saying.
It's so bad, bro.
You've got the allegations, the prison, that stigma of the offenders list. The whole public has turned on you.
Everyone. Even my own family members have turned on me.
How is that when people have turned on you?
Do you know what it is? It's like if you was to know the complete full story of something.
Yeah. 2028.
But it's like the truth always comes out in the end.
Right, but we're not in the end. In your story.
So right now, it's like in my head, I know I'm gonna be all right. Okay. It's gonna take some time, but it's gonna be all right. And if it's not the end, it's not all right, is it? So it's like you can surround yourself with people that all they do all day is moan, and it's so depressing. They moan about how much money they're getting. They moan about going to work. They moan about the cost of living. They moan about absolutely everything. Okay, and it's like another good thing my dad always used to say. Right, it's a bit like but he'd always say to me, Steve, like if I said to him like I'm bored, right, he would say to me, you're bored. Go down Great Ormond Street. I bet they're bored. But if you really think about it, we are breathing. I'm lucky enough to do this. Look, I got both my hands here. I'm having a conversation with you. I got my brother with me and my wife. Like for me, I am so happy. So for an opinion of someone not liking me, there's a lot more people who like to be in my shoes. Probably like 99% of the world. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, have your opinion, you're all right. Let me just crack on. Do you know what I mean?
No, I hear it because the opinion of you had switched, but the fact that you can still hold on to something positive and be a positive person, I think you gotta take something.
Appreciate that, man.
You gotta take something from that. I've got some last minute questions.
I thought you were going to give me a prize. I thought you were going to get a little prize then. What if you're going to give me a little award or something?
I'll give you on the 25th, mate.
Anti-climax, wasn't it? A little Selfridges bag.
I'll give it to you. Selfridges bag. A minute ago. As long as you got your family, I'm alright. Now fucking want Selfridges.
A little ring, a little bit of jewellery or something.
Now you want fucking Rolex.
More questions. Fucking anti-climax. I really thought it was like a little award or something.
Stop trying it. No, we do this bit on the show where I get AI to ask questions.
Okay, let's go.
Anything, if I haven't read it, but if it's, because they're so good, I know they're good. But if it's about the case, we'll swerve them.
Okay.
You won Celebrity Big Brother whilst being the most controversial person in the house. Do you think the public backed you because of your behaviour, not despite it?
I think they see me as an inspiration, something refreshing on the TV.
Yeah.
Someone just a bit normal, having a laugh with the situation I was in, and maybe they enjoyed watching me.
Yeah. At your peak, you were consciously playing a villain character, or is that genuinely who you are?
No, I'm a lover, not a fighter. But if you was to go in an environment where there's lots of women and you would like all the women, you're going to ruffle some feathers. Right. So if you want to paint me as a bad person, because it's fair enough. But I can guarantee you, everyone who's ever met me, they'll go, do you know, it's actually all right. He's really, and they don't want me to be around them. Do you know what I mean? So I can't be that bad.
Let me ask you a question now. If you got a call tomorrow to go into the Big Brother house,
1,000,000% straight
and
away,
you've got
mate.
a wife and a child, are you going to act like that?
No,
but that's what I'm saying.
No.
Because
no way.
But hold on, because you're saying when they ask you to go in this house, you know what they want and you're happy to be that character.
Of course, but when you've got a wife and a kid, you would actually be insane if you done that. Like you would be an idiot. Some
may say he's the guy.
Yeah, you would be actually insane.
Some would say if anyone wants,
put there in. You see what he does in the jacuzzi after a couple of drinks.
Right.
Yeah, but no.
But that's good to see that your outlook has changed. You have matured as an individual. You've become a man, a father.
Yeah.
And perhaps I just want to put that out there. Old Stephen Bear is not new Stephen Bear. Everybody grows. Everyone makes mistakes. Some people don't make mistakes on camera, etc., like TV or whatever it is. So, do you know what I'm saying? I just want to put that out there. Do you think reality TV rewards bad behaviour? And if so, did you exploit it better than anyone?
I wouldn't say it rewards bad behaviour, but I think it helps people who's good at giving. If you can give something what they want, it rewards you tenfold because they'll keep giving you more shows and more shows. So bad behaviour for me is being horrible to crew members and causing fights. But bad behaviour to the public is cheating on a girl on a TV show.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
I hear you. Looking back, which moment on TV do you think you crossed the line?
None of them.
None of them?
No, man. I was just getting warmed up, mate. I was just getting warmed up.
You built your career on attention. Was there ever a point where you felt addicted to controversy?
Yeah, probably. Like I enjoyed going on social media and doing like outrageous things just to get like a little kick and just to cause a bit of like a talking point. I enjoy the attention.
Oh yes. Side note, you were doing a lot of like OF stuff on the Twitters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Why was you doing that?
So I've still got my own website as well, another little avenue. www.kingstephenbear.com.
Right.
I'm an adult performer. So I'm still...
Right, you're still doing OF stuff? Or are you off
Better
OF?
than OF.
Have they banned you on that?
Yes. So I'm banned from OF, but I have my very own website if you want to get in contact with me.
I don't,
like I said before, Shizzio, www.kingstephenbear.com.
Don't tell me, look at them, bro.
Kingstephenbear.com.
Right.
$9.99.
What got you into doing all of that type of stuff? Because you was on TV.
Because it's like, with me, it doesn't, people think like TV and adult work can't go together, but it really depends how you look at TV.
Right.
I look at TV, I like to have a laugh. People look on TV and like, I want to have a career. So it's like an image thing. With me, I just roll with it. I'm a performer. I like to perform. And if I've got a big following...
But X-rated stuff.
I love it. Yeah.
And you're still doing it now?
Yeah.
How does the wife feel that you...
She does it with me.
Okay. Like, do you?
Yeah, she does it with me.
I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, so it's like...
It's not with other people, is it?
No, so it's not
right,
with other people, but
Right.
it's like me and her, we're in a relationship.
Right.
So we would film stuff together.
Right.
So if she can nick a few quid, if I can get a few quid out of it,
Right.
it's just like another little avenue of
Right.
getting something in. It's not too deep, like, yeah.
What about when your child arrives? You still going to carry that on?
It's a funny one because I'm not really going to sit down with my child and be like, oh, by the way, I do this. But it's like, I can imagine it can be very frowned upon.
Right.
But I'll just tell them straight. It's just what I do.
You're going to tell them straight?
Yeah. But my mindset could change in a few years. But right now, I'm in money mode. So my money mode is this. Any money that I can get right now, I need to take while I can and hold on to.
But not all money is good money.
Of course. But
and there may be consequences. You know what I'm saying? When
I
your child's
understand,
older,
but it's like, if you can provide for your family, it doesn't matter what job you've got. Doesn't matter what job you've got. If you can provide for your family, people should respect what you do. If they don't respect what you do, they're not your mates. Right. I don't want my kids doing it, no. But if they do it, who am I to judge? Do you know what I mean?
Right.
I can't judge, do you know what I'm saying?
So what's your views on these Bonnie Blues and Lilies and everyone that's...
I think good luck to them. I think if
They're
you're...
talking about 1,000 man in one...
No, but I think if you're... Other people don't like that. But I just think if you're single and you've got like a little angle where you can make a few quid, people get shagged on the weekend and don't get paid for it. She's getting paid to shag. Obviously, it's a lot of people.
A lot of guys.
But what's the whole use for? Can it take more?
It's strange because money doesn't seem to bother you in the past, but your avenue of doing this is money.
Everything I do right now is, yes, I need to stack as much as possible because...
But the old Stephen Bear didn't care about money.
No, but I understand how important it is in life now.
Right.
When people do what they can to get every single penny from you, it's like, it's quite evil, but you do need it for like, you really do need it there.
But then if you had money, you wouldn't be doing this OF stuff or this
I'd always be doing it.
I'd always stuff.
Yeah, everything. I would if I could right now, I'll do the boxing, I'll go back on the roof, I'll do the OF, I'll sell things online.
Right.
Like any job really doesn't bother me. Like, it's just money. Don't matter how you get it. You can do one picture a day. You can get charged £10 a month. You can have 1,000 people. That's 10 grand a month just for a picture every day.
Right.
You're an idiot if you don't take it. And the thing is, all these well-to-do actors and film stars and like well-to-do people are going down that route now because it's really simple money. Right. And it would be nice when I've got the kid on the way and I'm back home with my mum. We want a big family. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, I'm not going to get lots of extravagant things, but I would love to take my kids away every year on holiday. I'd love to see the joy in their face, like going down a slide in Spain or like getting them nice things, not spoiled, but I want to be there to provide. So if anything I can get now, I don't want them to be wearing second down football boots and all that. I don't want that.
But you're doing the adult stuff for money then? Money's the primary reason.
For my future. I'm doing everything for my future.
Right.
Not just adult work, the boxing, if I can get TV work again. Like,
but then, are you worried that you won't get the TV work because of this stuff you're doing here that's frowned upon? Do you get what I'm saying? And then, in the long term, you're shutting the door.
I understand, but with me, if you start living in the future, you're not living. And if you're living in the past, you're not living. So when are you actually living it all?
I hear that.
The only way I'm living right now is day to day. And I wake up, my fridge is full. In 10 weeks, I've got an amazing opportunity. Like, I'm like a lady of leisure, as they say right now. Like, I wake up, like, my bills are paid. Like, I offer money to my mum to get little bits and pieces. Like, it's there. Like, it's a nice feeling, man. If I start thinking, well, fucking 20 years' time, like, I like to, hopefully I live to 20 more years, do you know what I mean?
When is the baby due?
Early September.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're happy, man.
What a day?
September 15th? 16, 15, 16.
I don't know why I've got 9th in my head.
But it could be before that.
I know, that's why I'm saying 9th. I'm saying 9th.
It could even be
On
end
record.
of August, mate.
I'm just
it could
going
be
record.
end of August, man.
I'm going 9th. All right, cool. A lot of people say you blurred the line between entertainment and real life consequences. Do you agree?
Blurred the line between real life and... No, probably, because I thought it was like a show, I suppose, going to court. I was seeing it as a show and performing, and I was just in that world. Do you know what I mean? So, maybe.
If the same version of you walked into TV today, do you think you'd be cancelled instantly?
Not cancelled, I'd be very more boring, I think.
Yeah?
Not more boring, but when now I feel like I love someone, I've got a responsibility of a kid coming. If you said this to me when I was single and everything was all kind of new and I had mum and dad together, no real responsibilities, like, I was a different person. But I might be seen as boring now. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, going on TV, like, but it depends what kind of show. Obviously, it's still me. Do you know what I mean? But
what do you think of cancel culture? Because
it's just a shame. It really is, because you can be the nicest. Okay, I'll give you an example, Shizzio, yeah? And how do you feel about this? Honest question.
Go on.
Me and you had a great day today. I've enjoyed it. I don't know about you.
Yep.
I've had a really good time.
I have.
Right? We've all gone to the bathroom, including your mate behind there.
Right.
Yeah, and it's only you and my wife.
Individually,
yeah. Depends after a few drinks.
Right, go on.
Right? We've all left. You're in here with my wife.
Right.
This is going to be a bit crazy, but
Right,
I need your honest opinion on this.
Yeah.
We've finished our show. We're in the car now, and my wife said, "Oh, by the way, Shizzio has touched me."
Right.
Just an example.
Okay.
There's nothing to it. Why would she say that?
Right.
And then she's gone online, without speaking to anyone. Oh, that Shizzio was there. He touched me. Be honest, would you be like, what the hell?
Of course.
And do you know what happened to you? All your hard work you've done, mate, all these years, everything you've done, you think people are going to tune in for that, mate? No. And do you know what?
I agree, it's a very scary time.
Yeah, and it's very scary. It's like, I don't agree. If it warrants it, then fair enough.
Right.
Like, but some things don't warrant that. And it's like, it's such a shame how quickly, not like, come on, Bear, mate, like, we need to hear your side first. Do you know what? Maybe, like, give them a bit of a break on certain things. But if that's what they want to do.
Do you feel cancelled?
I am cancelled.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I am. I know I am.
Right.
And I never really understood it. I never really got like, oh, he's cancelled. But when they cancel your contracts and you're known as a very bad person, okay, maybe I am cancelled.
Right.
But I can't be that cancelled if I'm getting this opportunity
right.
for the fight. Do you know what I mean? So I'm cancelled on TV, but not cancelled in life. But whatever anyway, like, I was, even though it was hard on the roofs and I was cold, me and my mate would have a laugh. Like, all day, it was just a laugh. Do you know what I mean? So if worst case scenario, if nothing was to ever come again, and I went back on the roof and like I had nothing, and it's all I could actually get, I would laugh. It would be like a funny story and be like, fucking, that was mad.
What would Dad always say? They can't stop us laughing.
They can't stop, it would be like, that was mad. You would though, you'd go like, that was mad. Like, you know what I mean? Then you just get on your day. You get Christmas presents, you get a tree, you put the tree up, you just laugh, like you're stinking, like, yeah, man.
Are you hopeful that there'll be a day that you'll be uncancelled?
1,000,000%.
Do you think
the truth will come out?
Right, okay.
1,000,000%.
I can't get into it.
Yeah, you can't get into it, but it'll be like, Fucking hell, mate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. If the same, no, you've done that one. You've had an explosive clashes with people like Ricky Norwood. Were these moments real anger or calculated TV?
I was never angry with him. I think he was angry with me.
He was angry with you, mate.
A lot of people were angry with me, but I never see why. I've done, in my head, I'm
Surely
just
you can
having a
see
laugh.
why. Okay. As a big
Impartial.
as a big brother anorak, that knows every year.
Yeah.
Do you not think some of it was deserved in the way he was acting?
He was on the line. He was on the line with it, Steve. But he knew. I think he knew which buttons to press, and he pressed them. But he also knew because he's a smart individual. Like what made good TV.
Yeah.
It was a combination of all that Shizzio. Hence why he won. But yeah, he angered a few. And what you should say, so Steve, like behind the scenes, what you told us after was some people had to go in the diary room a lot. The contestants to talk to him.
They couldn't handle it in there.
They couldn't handle.
They
Steve.
couldn't handle it in there.
And what we found out after. So I don't know. I mean, you'll have to ask Ricky Norwood, I suppose.
The public watched your relationship play out, including with Chloe Khan. Did you ever feel like you were using relationships for storylines?
No, I feel like it's a beautiful girl in front of you. Why wouldn't you want to get with them?
Yeah, fair enough. You were removed from shows for breaking rules. Did you ever respect the format, or was chaos always the plan?
The only show that I got taken from was Celebs Go Dating,
yeah.
Only because the Charlotte thing.
Right.
But apart from that, I had a great time.
Do you think producers secretly wanted you to be out of control because
They
it
love
made
me
better
on there.
TV?
They love me on there, man.
Yeah,
They
that's what I
told me.
think.
They
I feel
told
like-
me they loved me on there. They loved booking me. They loved working
You're
with
like
me.
a Tasmanian devil. You
They just
frame
love
in-
it, man.
There's also still a vulnerable side to you, like Big Brother again. There was a vulnerable, you got upset when you saw.
No, but you know, like you come across people and like they're just not nice people. Some people like they talk badly about your back or whatever.
Right.
But you see a bit of bullying. I'm not that guy. Do you know what I mean? So I enjoy the social situations, like, and they enjoyed filming me.
But do you see it now? Perhaps like people are just using you to be that guy. Let's just get Steve.
Yeah,
do you
but
get what I'm saying?
if they
Go
want
and
to
be that guy.
Yeah, but of course, if they want me to go in there and chop all the birds, I love it. Why not? Yeah.
Fair enough. At your height, you were everywhere. What did fame actually feel like behind the scenes? We've covered that, I think. You come across
I don't
as a
know.
down-to-earth.
No, it was not. It was not. It was very nice. But it was very surreal. Like it was like everywhere you would go, people would want a picture, and then even just shopping in like Sainsbury's or Tesco, whatever. Yeah.
How's it now
strange.
for you going out?
People just say nice things to us, don't they? Down the
yeah.
market, people come up to us and be like, "Oh, this guy is a legend, man. He's
Right.
a legend." And
Right.
it's like, this is before. I never told her what I did at the beginning. No one knew I was on TV. I didn't tell her anything.
Right.
I said my name was a different name.
Right.
Like I just wanted to get to know me.
Yeah.
And people would come up to us and be like, "This guy, man, he's so funny, man." And it was
Side note, it's just come to me. Coming out of prison with the beard.
Yeah.
Was that something you planned? Because you could have just shaven it off because you knew it was going to go
No,
viral.
it actually affect the effect, doesn't it?
Yeah, but
That's
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
But
it's the
did you?
effect, innit? It was
That's what I'm
another
saying.
time,
So
it's
I
another
knew
time.
it.
Even then he knew it.
Grow the hair, grow the beard. What happened in there? I bet that beard could tell some stories. It could. It could do.
but
Yeah, I
that's
loved
what-
it.
but that's
it
what I
comes
mean.
with the look, doesn't it?
But
yeah,
that's what
of
I mean.
course,
It's come
man.
out and I'm
the
thinking, hold on.
caveman, the caveman
Yeah.
look. Love it.
Narcissistic traits. Yeah, as well.
Oh no, I don't think so. I think it just adds to like the he's been to prison. We went to the gym in prison. He's got a beard. It's like it's good, isn't it? It's like
Come out of there. I mean, the guy could have shaved. He knew what he was doing.
years worth
He
of
knew
growth
what he
that was as
doing.
well.
Was there a moment you realised things were spiralling out of control, or did it hit you all at once?
It was the only moment was when I sat in my prison cell and I was like, oh man, this is bad.
Yeah.
But,
If you could go back, would you change the approach to fame, or was that a version of you necessary to get where you got?
I think you've got to really put yourself out there if you do get an opportunity to go somewhere. And when they say join in with things, just join in and just be a very good person. So if you can just be that, you'll go very far in the industry.
Do you think audiences are partly responsible for creating reality TV villains?
People love it, don't they? People like to gossip. People just like people enjoy it. People like a bad boy, don't they?
You've been celebrated and heavily criticised. Which version of public opinion felt more real to you?
If it's what do I prefer,
Well,
obviously it's got to be the nice. It's got to be. Anyone that says they like bad things being said, they're nutters. Yeah.
What's the biggest misconception about you that still follows you today?
I don't know. People see me as like a really bad person, and it's very like really odd. Like people really think they know my life or they really know me, but they've only seen clips off the telly of someone, and they can't comprehend how I can just be like a normal person because they've seen me on the telly and I've said something. They've cut the show down to 1 episode. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, it's funny, man. Funny to see.
If a young reality star asked you for advice on going viral, what would you tell them not to do?
Have a garden.
An offence. Right now, do you think people are more interested in who you were or who you are now?
I think people are intrigued to see what is he going to do next. Like, how has he coped with it? What's he going to do next? Where is he going to go? Like, is he going to just come off social media, get a normal job? Is he going to really pursue this boxing thing? Like, it's a really, you know, like, as I never said, I never said this one, but it's a really good quote. It says, God gives its hardest battles to its strongest soldiers.
Right.
And like, everyone's had a bad life or bad experiences, but my mum was a bit like, oh, fucking hell, mate. And I feel like I've got through that. Do you know what I mean? So if you can get through that and you're still all right, you can literally just get through everything. But I feel like only certain people, they really need to test you. But people have told me, like, I got a lot of nice comments on the DMs, like not on socials, but in the comments, people say really nice things. And they say things happen to you in life to propel you even further than you've been before, you know? So I don't know where this journey's gonna go. I don't know what direction, but for me, I feel like we're on a trajectory of like, I don't feel lost anymore and like, what am I gonna do and everything. I feel like we're on a I like this. I like the up. Yeah, better.
Were there a lot of people that just turned their back on you? There must have been that.
I mean, the stuff that was said online
could have
was
publicly
scary.
backed you. Or...
One person said nothing nice online.
Yeah.
Like,
it seemed
this
like
ain't
everybody...
true. Not one person said, that's not him, or he's not like that, or that's no.
But how was that for you then? Because perhaps you've got friends in these environments.
I just see it, and I just felt like more my family members who would go online. Mum and Dad never had a mobile phone, so they never see it. But if it was like my sister, that would make them really angry, or my other brother would make them angry. But with me, it's like, these people who say these bad things, they're really nothing to me. And then one day, it's all just going to turn. And then all these opinions they've got of me is going to turn. But it's just, I feel more sorry for these people, because they're really like getting involved, or people that even half know me getting involved just for someone to like what you wrote. And it's like, if that's how you get your kicks, if you look, all these years that I've been online, I've not said one bad thing about anyone online. I've never got involved in not one person's problem. I could do. I've got my own worries, man. Do you know what I mean? Yeah,
fair enough. You built your fame on pushing boundaries. Where do you personally draw the line now? And did you only discover that line after facing consequences?
No, I don't think my life's been that too deep, to be honest with you. Things just happen, innit?
Do you accept that some part of your actions cause real harm beyond entertainment, or do you still see it as part of the game?
Part of the game. If you're not physically hurting no one, if you're not going out your way to being really horrible, if you're putting me on a TV show just to chat to girls and have a laugh, if you get offended by that, you shouldn't really watch the telly. You know what I
mean? When you look back at your peak, do you see someone in control or someone spiralling and not realising it?
No, it was just fun, isn't it? It was just a really great time, and I was just lucky to have all the opportunities that I had before that one incident, you know?
You've said and done things for attention. Was there ever a moment you thought this could genuinely ruin my life and still went ahead and did it anyway?
No, not really.
Do you ever think the industry used you for chaos and then distanced itself when things got serious?
I think I've seen a lot of people online, what they do is they blame the TV companies and they say, they should have looked after me more, or like, there was no aftercare and all that. But you're just asking for attention. Like, they give you an amazing platform and they show you how to be as a person, how you actually are. Like, you can't moan afterwards and say there's no aftercare. Do you know what it is, the struggle? Is like when you're used to getting paid from something and that money doesn't come no more, it's the shock of getting a normal job.
Yeah.
People don't like it.
Right.
I've always had a normal job.
Right,
so
right.
People don't understand that. It's like,
he's
like some superhuman man who's just got money, just gets it. Like, I've had a normal job.
Right.
So going back, don't bother me, but it's the scare factor of like, can they be seen stacking shelves in Tesco.
they'll be stacked.
I can go on a roof and charge whatever I want, and I've got a good gift, so I can overcharge a and get my money. But I'm not going to go down that route yet.
Yeah.
But it's like they can't handle like a normal job, and I think that's why they're more annoyed.
If the public helped make you famous, do you think they also played a role in normalising your behaviour?
No, I think they just enjoyed easy viewing, wasn't it?
Yeah. If you could sit across from someone who feels affected by your past actions, what would you actually say without deflecting or justifying it?
What would I say about deflecting?
Yeah.
Probably like, if it affects you, I suppose, from what I do, you don't live in the real world. There's so much bad things going on in the world. If something can affect you, what's happened on telly, come on, man.
Do you believe you've genuinely changed, or have you just adapted to survive public scrutiny?
No, I think I've changed because obviously I'm married now, I've got a baby, I'm in love. The single me, we leave him. We leave that. I loved it. Of course I did. Like, it was amazing, but I'm not going to be like 50, 60 years old and didn't attempt to start a family or attempt to stick with my bird. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'd like everything to pan out perfectly and I do my best, but I don't know how it's going to go. But right now, I can hand heart say I'm just going to do my best. That's how I feel.
Right now, are you trying to rebuild your image, or are you still chasing the same kind of attention that made you famous in the first place?
No, do you know what it is? I think where I'm actually sitting here with you doing a podcast, it never actually crossed my mind to have a podcast. I know I was in away for Brazil for a year and a half, and it's refreshing just to speak like in English, but also just have a normal conversation about. I don't like talking about the past. I don't like talking about what I've done. I found it like, it's like not embarrassing, but it's like, have you got nothing going on in your life that you're just clinging on to the past? Do you know? That's the way I see it.
Right.
And then like, I understand. I suppose it can be quite fascinating. It can be like.
But you've got to appreciate so much has happened.
I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky.
To talk
and
about
it's like,
highs and lows.
Where you've asked me to come on, and I said to you, look, when I come back, we'll go on. I'm actually really excited just to sit here and have a chat about it. Like, I've never sat and talked about anything that I've done. I've never spoken about my kid as a kid growing up. I've never spoken about TV shows. I've never spoken about work. Like, people are probably going to watch this and be like, he's actually quite a normal person, really, isn't he?
Well,
like,
you know, it's good to get a whole picture. It's good to get a whole picture.
Or people might be like, he's fucking act, innit? Or whatever it is. But it's nice. Do you know what? It's just nice to have a chat, mate. I don't know because I'm a bit older now. Maybe it's just nice.
That's all
Get
that
my pipe
matters.
and slippers.
That's all that
I'm not
matters,
going down
though.
195 anymore.
Listen, it's
I'm on the coffee now.
Faces is still there, bro. I can't believe it.
Hell, faces leisure.
All right, one word answers and we're done, yeah?
Okay.
Fame or peace?
Peace.
Biggest regret?
Nothing.
One word people get wrong about you?
Small sausage.
Reality TV today, too soft or too fake?
Too soft.
Were you ever truly yourself on camera?
No one can ever truly be themselves. Yeah.
Who did you clash with the most?
Probably myself.
Did you enjoy being the villain?
Loved it.
One moment you'd erase?
Nothing.
One moment you're proud of?
Everything.
Love or attention?
Love.
Who understood you the best in that world?
My mum.
Who misunderstood you the most?
The public.
Did fame change you or expose you?
Change you, I suppose.
Are you happier now than at your peak? Sorry.
Yes, 1,000,000%.
Biggest lesson learned?
This is a really big one. And this is advice for really anyone that's ever been in a situation where it could be very controversial or whatever. Never go on social media and say your business. If anything was to ever happen to you, ever, in anything you do, never even make one comment on social media about it, because it's the worst thing you can do.
They'll find your tweet from 2005 and go,
no,
look.
it can make things so much more worse, because you think you can be having a laugh 1 minute for everyone else, but they can use you having a laugh as something completely different. It's like,
right.
Oh, scary, man.
I hear you. Trust people easily or not at all?
Trust no one.
Public opinion, fair or harsh?
It can be fair. It can be fair.
Okay. Were producers ever pulling strings?
They love it. I love it. Yeah.
Did you ever fake anything for TV?
You heighten yourself.
What matters more now, money or reputation?
Money. Because reputation, like, it's just an opinion, isn't it?
Fair enough. One thing you tell your younger self?
Enjoy.
Are you still competitive like before?
I still want to win.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you miss the spotlight?
I feel like I'm still involved in it.
Yeah. What do you want people to understand now?
I always hear two sides of the story.
Yeah. Are you misunderstood or misjudged?
Misunderstood.
Who would you apologise to first?
Myself.
Did you ever feel out of control?
Yes.
What keeps you grounded today?
Being at my mum's house.
Legacy. What do you want yours to be?
Great dad.
Who is the real you in one sentence?
Stephen Bear is a kind and loving man with an amazing personality, brings joy to everywhere he goes, and is the most realist person you'd ever meet in your whole life. It can be your best friend or your worst enemy.
I was going to say, do you want a final message, but I think you've just done it.
I wouldn't mind like a little voucher for a little Selfridges or something. I thought he was going to give me like a little voucher.
What does this guy want from me, man? He wants to take my blood. I want to say thank you so much for your time, man. Honestly, I've never met you, and I have to be impartial. And I know I'm going to get it from people. Why have you done this? Why have you done that? But I think the old Stephen Bear and the new Stephen, I don't know the old Stephen Bear, but I've seen you today, and I've got to take that as face value. You've come across very nice and friendly, so I appreciate your time. It's clear that you've gone through a lot, and I can't say too much, but I just hope that this gives a more rounded approach for anyone watching. And yeah, man, love to you, legend, love to your missus, baby, etc. And
are you going to come to the fight?
If you invite me, I'll be there.
I'm buying Shiz a drink.
Look, cheers.
I'll be there.
He's going to say, look. Handshake agreement.
There,
you should never go back on a handshake. If
I
get you a ticket, if I get you a ticket VIP, would you come?
100%, bro.
Okay,
I'll come backstage.
Here we go. Here we go. You've heard it here first, guys. We've got a handshake deal. You can never go against a handshake deal. Okay, clear your diary, mate. I'm going to get you front row. I'm going to get in front row. VIP, mate. You're going to get a VIP seat.
I'll be there, man.
Touchdown, bro. Appreciate that.
Love to you, sir.
And again, man.
God bless you, man. All right, we out. Peace.